Yeah, baby, it's watch a long time. I'm Paul Machin. The man, check your phone, lad.
I am waiting for something special.
Ooh.
Oh,
Ooh. You want to promise?
no,
You've been sexting,
no,
and you're waiting to see if you get a nipple in return.
no,
Have you played your "There's my penis" gambit, and now it's all in?
no.
I've never been. I've never been a big, and I'm happy to, have some interesting chats. But like the whole like a top trumps environment of like sending picture back and forth. It's not really much men I've got really. Is there?
No, yeah, you could send a photo of me in a thong and then that's kind of it.
Oh God! Wow. You know what? I'd not even thought about that. That's not. Yeah. Okay. So maybe I'm wrong. Maybe there are more. Maybe there are more things to go to. Yeah. Wild. What would be if you watch
It's
at
not
home?
a great look, I'll be honest.
What would your opening gambit be if we take? Because look, all men should take. Sorry, welcome to the watch along. Liverpool going to play West Ham in a bit. If you were in such an environment, let's take dick pic off the table because we should be taking it off the table because too many people are far too free with that. From having a chat to a number of our female colleagues in recent weeks and months. Stop it. Stop it, lads. Just stop it. So what's your opening gambit? What are you going for? And if there's women watching, what would you like the opening gambit to be? If you got like someone sent something a nice picture, what would be like, oh, go on, that would make me feel like I want another. I see the next message.
So glad that I don't live in this world.
Yeah.
Like the Tinder world and all.
You just
like
had to
the
buy a
online
double
dating.
vodka Red Bull for them.
Yeah, well,
And maybe like the ciggy.
That was it.
And that was it.
That was it, wasn't
In.
it? I remember
That's your little flop of your hair.
Mine and Kat's first date, we went to see Evita and we had American pizza slice, right?
Yeah, I know this as well.
Right?
I've forgotten all about this.
And
yeah.
we've not been back to theatre since. Fucking hooked there. Fucking
Liar.
woo! There you
Big
go.
liar.
Sorted. Never doing that with you again.
I love that. I had a mate once who used to, he would go all in the early stages of dating, like sending flowers and doing all those kind of like genetically romantic things. It's like, man, it's like if you're trying to get healthy by like running a marathon every day. Like if you can't do that every day forever for the rest of your life, don't bother. Yeah, genuinely don't bother.
Big time.
Yeah, okay, cool. I'm sure people will want to have some football chat as well. We're about 8 minutes away from kickoff. Let's talk the Liverpool team. Chris Pajak, one change from the weekend.
Yeah,
it is Joel
absolutely.
Matip for the injured Ibu Konate.
Yeah, absolutely. So we've got Alisson obviously in goal, Trent Alexander-Arnold, Matip, Van Dijk, Robertson, Fabinho. I was surprised that Henderson and Jones are both starting in this one, and then the front three obviously with Gakpo up front, Jota on the left and Salah on the right-hand side. So I'm quite looking forward to it again, to be honest with you. I think, the Leeds game really was the one where I was like, oh, brilliant. Arsenal was good in its own way. Leeds is where everything sort of caught fire, didn't it? Mm-hmm. And everything we tried worked. It was good to get the win last time out at Anfield and just by hook or by crook type of thing. But this time around, I want to get back to that Leeds where you put in a proper performance and you're not relying so much on set pieces. You're better at defending set pieces, specifically throw-ins and stuff. So that one's, for me, is can we get back to that fluidity? Because that's what we're looking for between now and the end of the season. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I really am looking forward to it. I've not really considered this game much at all today. In fact, the last couple of days, normally you sort of think ahead and you focus on it and stuff, which is probably why I was so surprised that he's kind of gone with, one change.
Yeah, just in terms of West Ham's recent results, it bears paying attention to. They obviously come off the back of a 4-0 win over Bournemouth, away at Bournemouth in the weekend. Have we got a new member? Mm-hmm. Oh, go on, I'll let you do the writing on as well. I just talk through this stuff for the moment. Absolutely.
Lovely.
Be my guest, my friend. They beat Ghent at home 4-1 on Thursday, prior to that. Then they drew with Arsenal 2-2 before that at home. And then you go back, though, because that's my little concern over this, is they just started to turn the corner in terms of particular home form. But the one for me that needs to be looked at is that Newcastle win. You go back to the 5th of April, Newcastle go there, win 5-1. And I remember I was watching that game. Well, I had that game on, because, how much attention do you want to pay to those things? But I heard the crowd. The crowd was up. They were giving it the arms. The crowd, and everyone was getting fired up. And then Newcastle just wiped the floor with them. And that's what I want to see from Liverpool today. We've had a bit of a conversation. In fact, we can see we've actually got some of the club legends in the podcast. Set with I think one more to come for the game. But we were having a little chat about this before and saying like, just win this. Who cares? I'll take a 1-0 scabby win. But I agree with you. I want to see a greater measure of control from Liverpool for the rest of the season. Now we've got our new way of playing. Let's go and get back to. I don't expect us to be perfect, but I want to come away from this game feeling like it was all within our
even
control.
If it's just like 10 minutes or 15 minutes of control where you move the ball really well. I think Liverpool's problem last time out really was against Forest. We just looked boring again, like, side to side. There wasn't really any incisiveness in our passing. There was no bravery there. We've seen that time and time again this season. And maybe it was to do with the fact that Nottingham Forest basically played 6 at the back, and a 4 in front of it, and it's just difficult, especially when you are new to a system. You don't know how to drag people out of these spaces, and maybe they were drag resistant, if anyone's ever said that when talking about football before, but because they didn't need to be, because you had the numbers there. So it's like normally you drag a full-back wider, and there'd be space, but when there's 6 of them in a line, you don't need to drag it. They're not moving. They're just going to stay there.
You still got 5. Yeah, drag 1, well done, is out of the 5 lads to close the wall behind.
We're fine. So I think that they tactically probably defensively pose some problems that we're not ready to diagnose in our new formation yet.
And that's the thing, I heard it said that Forest are so terrible at defending set pieces that it might have also, because we talked about Liverpool have clearly trained set pieces. Well, actually, Forest might have been the impetus to train set pieces, going, they're going to park the bus, they're going to put everyone behind the ball, but they're rubbish at set pieces. So actually, instead of working on that's doing more shape work and attacking movement work, let's just spend the week working on how to be better at set plays.
Yeah, you might be right there, and you might think, 1 or 2 will do it because they never score goals. You probably don't think 3 is what's needed on the set piece front of the game, but that's just the way it is.
Did you say the name of the person?
I did not. His name's John Sommers.
Go on, Chris.
So thank you so much. This is absolutely brilliant. John Sommers has joined us as a member on YouTube.
First teamer. Join us as a first teamer. Well done, John. If you want to get your name on the board, then join us as a member. It's as simple as that. All members get access to the members only chat and the post-match content. So we're actually switching things up. So just so you know ahead of time, Fan Interactive will follow immediately after this watch along. Then player rankings, which is often which we've been done in recent weeks as part of that show. Player Rankings is going to get its own show. And then we've got the guys over in the Redmen podcast studio. They are going to be speaking to Chris Pajak post-match for FanCam and the return of player ratings as well. So loads to come on YouTube as the players take to the pitch. The bubble machine is in full effect. Right, we will take once Monday, who's been a member for 6 months, says, became a Red age 6, 18 on Monday, up the Reds. Up.
That's right, Manser.
Up you, Manser, but that sounds wrong. Yeah, good on you. Congratulations for being alive for 18 years. Right, short break from us, then we will return with commentary of West Ham versus Liverpool. Hey, stop what you're doing right now. Prepare yourself, prepare your family, prepare your kids, prepare your babysitters, because on Friday the 5th of May, we are having a quiz night, party night at Hotel Anfield, and the tickets are available right now, but your time to get them is running very, very short. If you like Liverpool trivia, if you like Liverpool songs, if you like just laughter and happiness in your life, then come down to Hotel Anfield on Friday the 5th of May. The tickets are available right now on Ticket Quarter. The link will be there or thereabouts. Get involved, get your tickets bought, and come and party with us. It's going to be Liverpool trivia, it's going to be Liverpool games, Liverpool challenges, going to be amazing prizes on offer, and Dave Jaggs from the Ragamuffins is going to be playing live music as well. So come and join me, Chris Pajak, for the biggest party night in advance of the Liverpool-Brentford game. And yeah, maybe win yourself some boss prizes, have a good time, and put some smiles back on some red faces. Yes, welcome back. The teams, as I say, are taken to the pitch. They're all running around, frantically popping bubbles, like 2-year-olds hopped up on SMA. I've thought ahead. I nearly didn't think ahead, but I did, because it was the last time me and Chris were doing a watch along. it was Leeds United, and we did win 6-1, and we did go biscuits. So I've gone for the king of biscuits. I've gone for the hobnobs, the chocolate ones, no less. And also, this is what I went for first, and it was a pure impulse buy. You can get me on the close-up here. I've gone for Biscolata burgers.
Nice.
For the big 59p. I liked those.
Spender.
What I know, right? What were those? What were the ones we had last time? The McVitie's. Can you remember?
Blissful.
The McVitie's Splendiferous.
Blissfuls.
Yeah.
I bought some when I got it home. Like literally the next day. Bought a packet.
And
gone already. Didn't last long with my kids.
Gone with your kids. Yes. So, but these go on about having like a biscuit bites with a chocolate and hazelnut flavoured creme.
Creme.
You know, it's creme because it's got the accent on the E.
Nice.
Creme like phlegm. Okay, cool. Chris Kavanagh is going to be the referee for this game. Dan was asking the worst referee pairings. Do you know who the referee and VAR?
I know Coots on this one.
For Spurs.
Oh, is that what he was tweeting about?
Yeah, Cooters is VAR on Sunday. Is it
Taylor?
Sunday?
Taylor's got to be up there.
And Tierney.
Oh, yeah, Tierney's the worst. Tierney's the worst.
Can Liverpool...
Tierney's the worst. It's the worst, Paul.
He is the worst. The worst in the world. Poll, please, Aaron. Can Liverpool break the curse of the away kit? Yes or no? In the poll, which Aaron will put up shortly in the live show chat. If you want to request a song like this, absolute banger. Navigator.
You can do.
And
if you request a banger, we will both dance.
Nivan Shetty says, "Hey lads, can you wish for my birthday?" I wish it was Nivan's birthday.
I wish it was your birthday.
Away at the London Stadium, Joel Matip powers one down the pitch looking for Jota. It deflects off Gakpo. And Jared Bowen is thrown to the floor by Andrew Robertson. Liverpool come away with the ball. Fabinho. I nearly said dances past Paqueta, but he didn't. Is Trent playing in that inverted fullback?
Well, it was a conversation, wasn't it, Paul, about what we were going to do with Matip there. And first thing I'm looking for, he's right there.
Yep.
He's in that position, so they've got to trust in Matip that none of us do.
Well, yeah. I mean, look, Matip's brilliant, isn't he? And maybe that's they're going for the assurance.
He didn't want to play that right-footed, did he, Robbo? Then
it's going to be with it being Mikel Antonio up front as well. Maybe there's just a little thought about.
It's a nice place.
I know pace is an issue, but power's a big thing as well, isn't it? And they're just thinking Matip just being the extra height just gives him that little bit of something over Gomez. I really don't know. Gomez he's a bit of a mystery to me at the minute. Robertson has it inside Liverpool's half, plays it forward through to Fabinho. Curtis Jones now dribbling down the left wing. He's got Jota ahead of him. Little step over, lollipop goes outside, waits for the underlapping run there. Fabinho curls it towards Henderson. He just tried to...
That was handball!
There's a shout went up from the kitchen and from Chris Pajak there. Trent's got it in the midfield. Nothing doing at the moment. Liverpool just knocking it back.
Nice.
Here is Trent and Fabinho, just a little give and goes. Trent looking to walk us straight from
Trent
the
is going to break his passes record if it starts off like that. I mean, he's just got 10 there.
Passes and touches.
Fabinho's on for a record there as well with 12.
Yep. I wonder if he's got a side bet going on now. Now that he's moved on from assists with Robbo, it's like, how many touches can I have with Fabinho or Henderson? Careful.
You can touch me.
Rob Davies, who's one of the YouTube members, says 1k likes for the win, guys. Smash that like button. Totally agree. If you're watching this and you haven't pressed the like button, press the like button right now.
So I've got a little surprise for you. I've sort of told you a little bit about what's coming. There's a surprise coming on this watch along.
Hopefully it's not a surprise coming.
It is not a surprise coming. That would be rape.
No. I mean, it would be wrong regardless. That's what and Curtis Jones attacking the corner of the penalty area. Right-footed inside pass, just couldn't quite feed it through to Diogo Jota. Liverpool putting that high press on Andy Robertson. And it looks like it will be a West Ham ball, but is it a throw-in or is it a goal kick? Robbo saying stay in there, so I'm guessing it's a throw-in.
That's right. Let's see what it is. But while we're doing that, we've got some food on the way.
Okay.
It is, it's the greatest quick service restaurant in the world.
McDonald's.
No.
Burger King.
No.
I'm joking.
You know what it is.
I know what my favourite is. I'm just being funny.
What's everyone's favourite? It's KFC.
It's Kentucky Fried Chicken.
Oh, my days. I can't wait for this. We've never eaten KFC on a watch-along, but I've got a game for you as well. So what we're going to do, when it arrives, right, because we're ordering KFC delivery, we are going to do a biscuit flip, heads or tails. Chocolate is heads, tails
Is the other.
is non-chocolate. So I've not thought this through. Can you tell?
Have you made that?
Right? Then whoever wins that gets to pick a player. We're going to go for completed passes. The idea is we're going to have a burger each.
Okay.
Right? And once you finish level 1 on the burger, you get to go on to level 2, which is popcorn chicken.
Ooh.
So we're going to have our burger.
Yeah.
Every time your
Oh my God, Christ. Matip gives it away. Oh, Antonio misses the header.
every time your fella completes a pass, you get to have a bite of your burger. The idea is to get through your burger as fast as possible to get on to level 2, which is the popcorn chicken.
Okay.
Right? And then you get to decide if you want to stick with your player or pick another player that's available. If you're not happy with him, you think maybe, this guy's coming on or something like that. Right?
Oh,
Is
Christ.
it arriving?
I come down and
Get in here.
Right, go on, pass it to Chris. And I will, just in answer to Charlie Sullivan's question of are we playing well, I will talk about the game and what Chris sorts out. This magical food. It's Crossbow, a Sensei Super Chat in. Gakpo Masterclass today, 3-1 Liverpool Hope, YNWA. And we've got a new member, Chris.
Have we?
Yeah. Ooh. Okay, so he's... Sorry, but... Hang on, Liverpool on the attack. Diogo Jota. Squares it. Lovely little flick back there. Trent Alexander-Arnold driving through the heart of that West Ham team. Feeds it into Andy Robertson on the wing. First time cross cleared away by Kurt Zouma at full stretch there. Dear God, sorry, Aaron. Can we just... I don't know if you can smell through your screen, but... Oh my good Lord. This might be the best thing you've ever done in your whole life.
One of them's a zinger and one's a filler, because I know you don't want the spicy one.
Okay, yeah.
So...
I have no way of knowing what's what.
Right.
To be honest.
It is what it is. We are where we are. Once you get through your burger...
Corner to Liverpool. Robertson, near post. Look, reached out for handball now. Referee's given...
Once you get through your burger, you're onto your popcorn chicken. This isn't an ad, by the way. This is not. This is just us fucking
Hashtag
around.
not an ad.
Right. Then you get onto the popcorn chicken. You can change your player at this point. Whoever has the last piece of chicken, we share this.
Okay.
So you might go bang, 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 but if I get the last piece of chicken, I win.
Okay.
So whoever gets the last piece of chicken, but you can only get onto that after you finish your burger.
Okay, just...
Completed passes, have a bite of your burger. Once you finish your burger, get onto your popcorn chicken. Every time there's a completed pass, take a popcorn chicken. It's that simple. It's KFC delivery, the game.
We're 6 minutes into the match. Okay, cool.
Biscuit flip.
Okay, you flip a biscuit. Oh, yeah, okay, cool. Flip your
Heads
biscuit.
is chocolate.
Yeah.
Where are you going?
I will go tails, because it never fails.
Broke the biscuit!
Liverpool out the box! Mohamed Jesus, shut up! Salah!
I've got, not only did I break the biscuit, Paul, I've got a chocolatey hand because it was chocolate side down.
Yeah.
Of course.
I thought it was very honest of you to have it land the way and then flip it over on the top when you could see what it was, which yeah, suspect.
Handball again.
Cody Gakpo got into the box there, had his shot blocked, and it is a corner.
Who are you picking?
To Liverpool.
Who's your player?
Sorry, what's the parameter?
Completed passes.
Completed passes. I will have Trent Alexander-Arnold.
I will go for...
Is Declan Rice proposing here? What's going on?
Looks like it. I'm going to go Virgil van Dijk.
Completed passes. Okay, cool. And so every time they complete a pass,
You get to have a bite of your
I have
burger.
a bite of my burger. All right, sounds. Dear Lord, this is going to end well.
Is that the fillet?
I've no idea, mate. You have a look, you decide. I'll talk about the match.
Can you tell by smell?
No, I don't know. Go on. Trent Alexander-Arnold with the corner. One hand in the air. He's going to flood to the heart of the penalty area. Liverpool get up. Jota can't get the flick on, but it is another corner to the Reds, same
I
side.
think that's the normal.
Okay.
But we'll find out. I'm going to just take a little tiny piece just to check.
Well, I'll know tomorrow.
That's
Here we
an
go.
incomplete pass, by the way.
Trent. Corner again. Deep one again. Oh, Liverpool just couldn't get a head on it. It's flicked on towards the box. Oh, Gakpo just couldn't direct it towards goal. Tamaclear and Trent
Completed
cushion
pass.
volley. Oh, yeah, that is a completed pass. Oh, shit.
I am in trouble here, aren't I, with Trent? Alisson's got the ball in no man's land. It's absolutely fine. He's humped it clear. Henderson's got it now. I think I've picked a bad player here. Trent's got it.
And Trent passes the ball to Gakpo. Okay, you might have to do a lot of commentary.
That's absolutely fine. West Ham have cleared the ball. Virgil van Dijk, header. Did Trent get a flick? Did we say Trent got a flick on it? Well, Trent's was incomplete. I'm going to go with Virgil's was complete. Bowen now. Robertson comes across. Back stick, West Ham.
Trent at the back post. Ben Rama up against the manages to shut the door for the moment. West Ham still have it on that left wing. Liverpool in a decent defensive shape. Jordan Henderson back. Cody Gakpo's back. Now Salah's going over to press. Ball into the box. Header away. Matip getting in front of Antonio there. Exactly what we discussed earlier.
That's completed. Right. Okay. I'm not going to have as many chances at this as you, Jones. So I am actually going to go in as big as I possibly can.
Oh, right. Yeah, of course. Mr. Competitive there has weirdly found a way to accelerate beyond me in the eating steaks. Mad that. Yeah, the ball is out, and I believe it's a goal kick to Liverpool at this point and at this juncture. Sorry, we had a new member. Have you got the pen there?
It's inside. It was.
Okay, big thanks to Zlaki, who's joined as a first teamer as they put the goal kick short. There's the area to Fabinho. Fabinho squares to Robertson. Chris Pajak.
Robertson's got it. He plays it down the line there. Jota holds his man off, but he gets fouled in the back there, pushed in the back. Yeah, Jota's gone down holding the base of his back. I think he's okay.
Big love to Zlaki, who's joined as a first team member. You ledge.
I have not thought this game through because I want more of that burger.
I'm so
now.
hungry. I'm glad.
Not allowed anymore.
I know. I just want to eat. I just want to eat it. Okay, Diogo Jota. Now this is stupid. Get up and get on with the game. I've got a burger to eat. I understand now because I could understand why you weren't eating dinner earlier. And now I understand why you didn't eat your dinner. Is because you were in training for this, weren't you?
Absolutely, mate. It's competitive eating. You got to have at least one meal off, I believe.
Wild.
Not that Beard Meats Food has like days off before he goes to do his big challenges and stuff. Get on Beard Meats Food.
Is it just like a hip he gets in the back there? Oh God, it's a hip. Kufal at 100 miles an hour slams his hip bone into the lower back of Johnson. He's still down receiving treatment. He doesn't look very good, to be honest. Might have felt like damaged the kidney with that one. Yodit, Johannes says, are you guys going to look over to the game? Yes, absolutely. I will do that right now. Let's get the live scores up.
The other game, he means the game that hasn't kicked off.
Forest, Brighton, I presume he refers to. Chris is currently 0-0 on the 27-minute mark. Chelsea, Brentford, 11 minutes played, like our game, is currently at 0-0 as well. And Diogo Jota, a little bit of needle there from Diogo. I wonder if he's just having a word with the guy. Was it Kufal? Did I say who did that? Anyway, yeah, I love needle Jota, by the way. Oh, completed pass from Virgil van Dijk. Matip now. Here's Trent Alexander-Arnold, more in the right-back position. Advanced right-back position. He strides forward. Sprays a huge pass across. That is an incomplete pass. God damn it, Trent. Headed away. Cleared away by West Ham for now. Ben Rama. Nice little stab down there. Lucas Paqueta on that left-hand side. Feeds it into Antonio. Trent's got to get back and do some defending alongside Jordan Henderson. Paqueta dances inside them. Little give and go. He's going to strike. That is a goal and a half by Lucas Paqueta. And it's West Ham 1, Liverpool 0. It was so simple. I mean, it's elegant in its simplicity in terms of, give and go. Paqueta picked it up, Chris. And then it was a quick triangle. Nice little skill drop on the shoulder.
It was too easy again, no one putting pressure on the ball. And as you say, a tight triangle to finish. I don't know whether it got a deflection off Virgil. I'm waiting to see that one back, obviously. It seemed a little strange that it was so easy to go past Alisson, which makes me think it got the deflection off Virgil. We'll see it now. No pressure on the ball. No one anywhere near him. Cuts inside beautifully, to be fair. Lovely one, too. It might have got something, but I don't think it actually affected the flight of the ball.
Look at this. I
think it might have got a little nick off him, They're going
to play it one more time. Yeah, just a little clip. The clip might take it away from Alisson there.
So unlucky, man.
3 deflected goals in 2 games conceded for Liverpool there.
But that's a crap start again, isn't it, in terms of where we are now?
But that's again, Trent getting back in and Henderson getting back in. Paqueta just walks between the two of them, Chris. And I know we're not in that business of don't boot them up in the air. You know, don't commit silly fouls, but at the same time, get tighter, be more physical. That's this really disappointing.
No, that's crap, isn't it?
Is Van Dijk completed pass, Chris? Alisson under pressure from Antonio through to Trent. Trent, incomplete pass. God damn it. He's going to have to get back and defend again now. Jordan Henderson didn't get on the end of that one. Then Rama up against Trent. Trent goes shoulder to shoulder, force it out, and that is a goal kick to Liverpool. Well done, Trent, on that one. Oh my God, it's just looking at me. Just saying, eat me. I've never taken this long to eat a KFC in my entire life, Chris. This is ridiculous. I've got kids, and it's like maybe occasionally at a dinner table, it might have taken me a bit longer to eat a meal, but this is the longest.
If we don't get back into this game, Paul, we're fucked.
Yeah. Gakpo. Van Dijk. Easy pass into Fabinho to the bite for Chris Pajak. Fab. To Matip. That's an awkward ball to Alisson. What is he doing? Alisson has to volley it clear, and it's all the way over the top. Cody Gakpo will run it down. It'll go all the way through to head through to Fabianski. He will clear left-footed into the channel. Fabinho is slow to get to where he needs to be. Just lacking, I don't know, bite so far, Chris, which is what I can say for you. Well blocked Robertson, throw into West Ham on the halfway line.
What's your burger you got left?
Loads, mate. I'm going to have to start taking bigger bites at this point. You messy boy.
I know. I've got toilet roll into my face.
There, Henderson, Salah. You see in Salah's body language there, like oh God, I've got to go and get back. Well, I'm calling that a completed pass. It was Trent. It was a tackle, but it went from Trent to
Gakpo's got it. Central. He's in our half. Plays a lovely little pass to Kurt Jones. He's got Robbo tearing down the left wing ahead of him. Uses him. He's got two men ahead of him. Chip the keeper by Robbo. Oh my days! Oh my days! Fabianski. He wasn't caught napping there, but I didn't know Robbo had that in his pocket. To be honest, Paul. He's got a lovely touch on that.
It's the same weight he puts on his shots from 6 yards out.
It's true, and the same height.
It's comfortable for the keeper in the end, but there was a very brief
How long has he taken on the ball there, by the way?
Let's do that. And in the Arsenal-Southampton game, and Jesus doing the whole finger counting thing. Yeah, mate.
Was it Suarez that used to do that?
Yep, and me. Winds me up beyond belief. Here come West Ham down the right, Jared Bowen. To deep cross, looking for Antonio. Matip gets his head on it. Jota.
Good head of that.
Comfortable now back there.
It was smart, that wasn't it, though?
Mm-hmm.
Alisson.
It was indeed.
Got the ball in his hands.
Well.
Oh, that's not very nice, Kyle. But it's true. But it's not very nice.
What?
Don't worry.
I've got mayo on my beard. Thanks, everyone. Alisson to Virgil van Dijk. Van Dijk to Robertson. Take a bite. Robbo to Jota. Jota floated back to Van Dijk.
Not yet.
Go on. Van Dijk, he is holding it. It's almost like he's head. Yeah, to Robbo. Completed pass. Get in there. Curtis Jones. Fabinho has to go forward. Well done. Cody Gakpo. Come on, he needs support from Jordan Henderson. Finds it. Corner of the box. He sent him a little bit too wide, though. Skipper comes back. He needs support. Trent is deeper than him. Gets it. Gives it to Jones. Jones out to Jordan Henderson. Henderson floats it in. Headed away for the moment. Trent.
Oh, that's two for you, mate.
Two bites. Are you ready?
That's two. Fabinho's got it. Andy Robertson now going back towards our half. Don't play it. Trent's got it. Another completed pass for Trent. Great ball into Gakpo. Shoots him. Goal! Gakpo! Deflected goal!
Cody Gakpo!
Goes from 30 yards! My word, you got another bite to take in the middle of that. Deary me, what a finish that is. He just hits it.
That is exactly what Liverpool have been lacking this season. Forward play, grabbing the game by the scruff of the neck. Have a go. Trust your ability to score a goal. Trent feeds it into him. Great first touch. Clears it from his feet.
It didn't get a deflection, did it?
I've got no idea, but he fires it low and hard into the corner. Bobbles, and Cody Gakpo's got Liverpool back in the game, and I've got two more bites of my KFC to take. Go on, Chris.
Oh, that's lovely. Fabianski just can't reach it. It comes off the post as well. 20 yards out probably in total. Gakpo was the first touch getting it away. West Ham have gone long here. Oh, Virgil van Dijk. Oh, God, we're in trouble here, Paul. We've not thought this through. He plays it through to Jota. Jota loses out to Declan Rice. Declan Rice turns over Kurt Jones. Great ball out to the left-hand side. Trent's on his heels now. West Ham entering our penalty area. Trent does really well. Can he? No, he's lost out. Oh, no. Oh, it's gone out for a Liverpool goal kick.
Ben Rama fired the shot in the post. I named it wide. Right, come on, Chris, you got your bite? This is I'm a mess here. Can we pick, if we do this again, can we pick maybe some like chicken strips? You know, like, oh, yeah. Okay. Black and white,
burger's done.
1865 YT, super chats this evening, guys. Just got the game on 15 minutes late. Other than the goal, how was they playing? Wow, believe it or not. The man, the myth. Ben Rama, left-hand side, Antonio on the left wing. Little step overs, looking to try and make something happen. Is Declan Rice, Lucas Paqueta. He's going to whip that ball in deep. Alisson gets up. Good claim.
I'm going to stick with Virgil van Dijk as I go into popcorn chicken.
Cool. Yeah, you know what? It was a very nothing game. No one.
Great ball.
Cody Gakpo looking to get in behind. Well defended in the end.
Was that Rice who tracked the ball? No, it wasn't. Rice does well.
Fired clear down the pitch. Matip advancing, gives away the free kick. West Ham free kick. Oh no! Wow, referee says play on. Blimey. Jordan Henderson now. Sorry, black and white. Yeah, it was just a game of football. It was not Liverpool weren't like outstanding or whatever, but they were having much more of the ball. It was very much like it's been the last couple of games, just solid, largely sterile possession. But West Ham scored, and then Liverpool have shot straight back. So there we go. Oh my God, how many? This is my third. This is your third. All right, sound. Still not finished. Finish me back. Can someone pass the ball to Trent? That'd be great. It's just they're taunting me. I'm not even sure that. I think that's probably one bite.
There we go.
Curtis, Fabinho, Andy Robertson. He's got a runner ahead of it. Oh, he tried to get it through to Jota. It was well cut out. That looked like a Liverpool throw. Referee says no, play on. Paqueta up against Jones. Jones needs to be strong here.
Oh, foul.
Yeah, gets away from him and he commits the foul as well.
Let's move this off here for now, just so we can get that popcorn chicken.
Yeah.
Right, so the winner eats the last piece of popcorn chicken.
So the winner is the person who eats the last piece, not the winner gets to eat it.
No.
Okay, cool. So it's just until okay, cool. Yeah, that's fine. So basically, it doesn't matter that you're 3 ahead, other than you've just got more chicken.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so
which is shit for you.
Yeah, it would have been worse for you having not eaten your tea.
True.
So it's working out okay. I think as far as the balance goes, I'm all right with this so far. But I do want to win, so I can do with Trent having the ball.
Well
done, Curtis Jones.
Oh, he's done brilliantly.
Yeah, it was. It was very, very good there from Paqueta winning the ball back. It's going to be an interesting battle. Let's see if Kerr can step up to that. Liverpool win the ball back there and turn it around again. He's Diogo Jota. He's got 2 ahead of him. Andy Robertson tearing centrally. That's not where he wants to be. And the ball doesn't come to him from Jota correctly anyway.
Don't really get Gakpo's run then.
No.
For Robbo, he kind of took himself out of the game. Really,
didn't he? Well done, Fabinho. Jota goes in. Well done, Liverpool. Recover the ball. Fabinho ends up on the ground. Get up Henderson now. Liverpool haven't really got enough bodies up in attack. Salah, just a quick pass to Trent. Come on. Yes.
Trent to Hendo.
Right,
yeah,
Trent to Hendo.
I'm
going big here, Chris. So just...
Henderson's got it. Trent's got it again. You might have got an extra one. Yeah, you got an extra bite there. You got a popcorn chicken. And another 2 popcorn chickens.
That's great. Right. Oh, crap. Another one. Man and Trent. I'm like a squirrel hoarding nuts.
We are going to stop eating. The popcorn chicken's nearly done.
Fabinho.
Oh, I thought he got a great ball then.
Tried to lift it to the back post.
Got another one.
To Salah. That was another one. Christ. Oh, no, another one. Oh, no, this is amazing.
Give it to Bench.
I've never been more invested.
Give it to Bench.
I've been more invested in the football game.
Got it again.
Play along at home, guys. Oh, another one for Trent. Oh, yeah. This is your tea. This is your dinner, mate.
Oh, no. It's so bad.
Left wing. Retreats for now to Robertson. Robertson inside to Fabinho.
Oh, my God. There's been a goal in the game. Manchester City go 1-0 up against Arsenal.
There you go. Wrong screen, Aaron, but that's good. That was our game. Salah's got it left wing. We will get some info on Man City up in a moment. Salah goes for goal, charge down. Joel Matip awkwardly tries to bring it down, but he's still going. Is Joel Matip barnstorming run? He's into the box. Henderson takes a touch. Kurt Jones on the edge. I was going to say a terrible ball. Kurt just couldn't quite bring it down. Nearly made something of it there. It was De
Bruyne. Assist by Haaland.
KDB. Wow.
Well, Fab does brilliantly there in the tackle.
Can actually see in the early stages, Arsenal looked like they had a little bit more of it in the early stages, though, according to the momentum chart, but City have just exploded to life. And yeah, Kevin De Bruyne, where would they go? Brilliant stuff. Cool. Okay,
that's funny. It's been all Arsenal on my momentum chart. Like, bit of City.
That's what I said. It was all Arsenal and then City in the last... Oh, no, wow, that's weird. It's different on this one. Smaller different on this one, too. Oh, you're on Football. Okay, cool. Trent playing as the sort of deep line 6 for the moment there, now centre half. That's too complete. Jesus Christ. And now it's back with Joel Matip. Elijah Van Dijk, I should say. Salah. Here's Verge, Chris. You ready? Yeah. That's a completed pass. Fabinho.
Oh,
it's a shit pass. He's twatted it at Jordan Henderson's head. Liverpool managed to get it back. Fabinho now. Diogo Jota's come all the way over to the right-hand side to go and support Salah. Salah now needs that run. He gets it from Jota. He's in behind, but he's very wide. It's gone over everyone's head.
Robbo pressing now.
And Bowen will hammer that down the pitch.
Fabinho just knocking down.
Paqueta is appealing for something in the middle of the pitch there. Is Curtis Jones. Nice. Just manages to get it to Robertson.
Not many left.
It's Cody Gakpo. Oh, gives the ball away there. And Liverpool need to get back in shape. Joel Matip with the aggressive press. Miles away from it. You do not want
Joel Matip pressing there, do you?
Nope.
Halfway into their half.
Nope. Terrible. He was late to it. I mean, at least he does the right thing and takes Antonio out. So much gravy on this table. 25 minutes played. Welcome if you're just joining us. It is the Watch Along. I'm Paul Major. That's Chris Pager. And we are currently doing a KFC challenge. Every time Trent completes a pass, I eat a piece of popcorn chicken. And every time Virgil does, Chris does. The person who eats the last piece in the box is the winner. Bowen is into the box. Crosses deflected. Jota's back defending. Sticks one in over the top for Kurt Jones to run down. Does and buys
Jota was defending, so he had nowhere to go further forward, did he? And Souček obviously comes across.
Yeah, right. Let's have a little song, eh? Let's have it. Watch him complete a pass. Big long ball. Completed. Salah heads it down. Salah. Oh, just couldn't feed it through to Cody Gakpo. Gakpo wins it back. Salah's into the box. It dropped off Henderson. It's up to Jota. Oh! Did the keeper get a hand on that one? I don't know.
I think he just hit it over the bar, didn't he? But, three people between the width of the sticks in their penalty area all comes from this Virgil van Dijk completed pass. Do I get a replay there? And it's bundles, really, isn't it?
Yeah.
They're just fighting for the ball. Gakpo does really well to win it back.
Bounces off Jordan Henderson.
And then, he just
gets under it, doesn't he?
Yeah, it's coming off. Yeah.
He needed to, proper bicycle kick that, didn't he? Jump up and try and get over it. But decent moments, decent opportunity. And it was luck, but it was luck created by Liverpool being aggressive in the press. Really good to see.
Brighton have just gone one up against Forest as well.
Ooh, that's bad. Henderson sticks one over the top. Salah, Zuma gets there first and clears it away. Declan Rice is defending in the left-back position. Another little give and go there. Gets himself out of trouble. Good football. Trent cuts it out. Tries to buy a throw-in and does buy the throw-in there from Trent. I like Paqueta, I think he's a good player. I don't think he's had a very good season, but it looks like he's just starting to find himself. He was one who a couple of years ago was a lot of people saying get him as the Bobby replacement and stuff. So definitely one to keep an eye on. Virgil, there's a Virgil van Dijk square ball to Andy Robertson on the halfway line. And again, Virgil gets it, and again it goes to Joel Matip. And back to Virgil van Dijk again. Here we go. Is this the last one? No.
5.
5.
I'm going, fucking hell.
Oh, here we go. Virgil van Dijk. Yeah, another completed pass, Jordan Henderson. Chris is in chicken heaven. There's one for Antonio to chase down now. There's that pace issue we discussed with Joel Matip before the game. Antonio up against Matip, has you 1v1 defending Joel. It's good. Well done. And he gets the goal kick as well. Well done, Joel Matip. I mean, that's the double-sided sort of thing for Matip is you're not getting the pace of Konate, but he is a good 1v1 defender.
And he's kind of always been targeted a little bit when he's played over there with Trent, hasn't he? So, there you go, Trent.
There's Trent. Trying the more difficult pass.
3.
And complete
3 to go.
One. Henderson goes back to Joel. Matty.
Oh, here we go.
There's Verge.
Complete it, mate.
Of course, simple. Easy peasy. Matip. Trent.
Uh-oh.
Back to Matip. Oh, wow. Oh, back to Trent.
Oh, no.
Back to Trent. Come on, Trent. Come on, Trent. Yeah, Trent complete.
No!
Yeah!
Virgil!
Yeah! Oh, crap.
Oh, I was literally 3 seconds behind. That's a great game.
Winner!
Congratulations.
Winner. KFC
Chicken dinner. Do you know what the prize is?
What?
You have to eat a burger every time, Trent.
Fantastic. Right, there we go. Yeah, great. If KFC do want to sponsor us, that'd be absolutely splendid, by the way, because I could have more chicken in my life.
You could drink the gravy, couldn't you, Paul?
I mean, technically, yes, but I won't. You could do. I mean, you've obviously eaten half your dinner, so by all means, be my guest. Jota now gets the ball on the left wing. Needs support. West Ham got a lot of men back there. Robertson, Fabinho, a little triangle for Liverpool, but it needs to be more progressive, Chris. You know, once to play the pass, nobody's really making any kind of dynamic forward runs or movement. Trent's under pressure from Antonio, hands it off to Joel Matip. Joel Matip doing his stride forward, curls one to the left wing to Jota over his head and out for a throw-in.
Oh.
Blow all the KFC crumbs off my laptop keyboard. Crikey. The second half is every time someone completes a pass, I get a sip of Gaviscon. Right. Do we think... I tell you what, do we think that because Chris lost the challenge that he should have to drink the gravy? Tell you what, Aaron, poll. As loser, should Chris have to drink the gravy as forfeit? Yes or no?
Well,
Matip.
yeah.
Salah. Yeah, look, he hasn't eaten all his tea. The more sustenance he can get, the better. Curtis Jones now, he needs support, good run forward. Jota gets it off him instead. Curtis Jones dancing good feet. But he needs a pass, Chris. There it is. Little backflip to Robertson. It looks like he was onside despite protestations from West Ham. Robertson, is he going to try and dig this one out? Instead goes back to Curtis Jones. Instead goes to Fabinho. Fabinho goes for goal. No. Alan Carroll Moran with the super chat saying, seeing you lads eating burgers gave me the horn for a takeaway. Order placed. Cheers, lads. Love you guys. Thank you so much, Alan. Good to know we're an influence. Does this make us influencers, Chris?
I think it might make us influencers, Paul.
Yeah, if only we were being paid for it. Chris K with the £10 says, Chris drinks the gravy. And so far, the poll with 341 votes is 89% in favour of Chris drinking the gravy. We'll give that another minute or two to go if you want to get your votes in. Please, if you want to save Chris from drinking the gravy. I'm not sure it's a save, to be honest. It's, but we'll see. Trent, ball into Jota, playing central now for Liverpool. More in a sort of deep line 10 role. Can't find a way through that West Ham defence at the moment. It really looks like they've kind of pulled the shutters up here, Chris.
I can't believe Matip passed that ball to Trent when Virgil was right there.
Yeah.
Before, when I lost the competition.
To the way the nugget crumbles. Van Dijk goes long. Pointless ball there to Andy Robertson. Only headed to Curtis Jones. He manages to flick it onto Robbo. Kicks it off. Bowen throw into Liverpool. Quickly taking Gakpo now, sitting deeper. turns back towards Van Dijk. It's hardly a forfeit, as John Gibbons. KFC gravy is amazing.
Yeah. But cold.
Room temperature gravy. Okay, I think we'll call it, Chris, because I don't think you're going to get out of it. With 569 votes, yes, Chris Pajak is going to have to drink the gravy.
That was boss.
Best forfeit ever.
That was the best. In your face, Bovril.
Yeah, we've had like our legs waxed forfeits in the past. Having to drink a small KFC gravy was pretty damn good.
It was like getting in a warm coat on a cold day.
Linden
like
England,
a Sherpa or something.
Linden England is, and does Fabinho know the season he's had? Why is he shooting there? I mean, I gotta love the optimism. Oh, Nottingham Forest have levelled up through a Pascal Gross own goal against Brighton. That is very good indeed. Ralphie, Chris equals legend. Give Chris a bowl, says Wally77. Now kneel, Chris, you woke chap.
What?
You know when people pick up words through like the modern
lexicon?
Gakpo,
man, that's just them. Sexy
Gakpo,
as...
Wonderful little flick over. Now Robertson, how is your ball? How's your pass? He's found Salah. Oh, couldn't get it back to Henderson. Trent wins it back though. Well done. Oh, Trent Alexander-Arnold. Fantastic determination. He whips the cross in. Too shallow. Oh, Zuma.
Gakpo's touch. He flicked it over a fella and then just spread it out to Robertson. It's his touch that sets him apart for me. I absolutely adore watching him play.
Yeah.
Anyone with a great first touch is boss of footy.
Yeah. Pepper's Pitch with the 199 super chat says Bacetic or Jones, and also says this is a question open to the chat as well. Bacetic at the moment, because I really just adore Stefan Bacetic, but if Liverpool have got both of those lads fit and available for the whole of next season, that's going to be a very, very big positive for our squad, I think. Corner, Robertson, near side, half the penalty area. Oh, Virgil van Dijk got up.
He didn't get a clean head on it.
Protesting to the referee about his treatment there.
There was someone underneath him. They chop blocked him. Oh, it's just as the point of contact. Souček is leaning back, isn't it? Falls into him. I don't think it's a foul, to be honest.
No, I don't think so either.
I think Bacetic as well for that.
Yeah, just because at the moment, look, I think it's a terrific little footballer, but I think at 22. He really needs to start becoming the player that he
I thought you were dipping one of those chocolate biscuits in the remnants of the gravy then.
I just want to find out what these biscoletta burgers are all about, to be honest. Oh my.
I'm not going to lie, that gravy's filled me up.
Oh my, yeah. Yeah, they're great. Ball into the box, Zuma heads it down sensibly there. West Ham trying to play the way out from the back. I tell you what, for the David Moyes side,
they play good footy,
they're not playing. Yeah, the footy playing's not too bad at all.
On ball, yeah.
On ball there. Kavanagh gives us it.
Linden England, when Zuma fucking hit it over the bar, says swiped at it like he did with his cat.
Yeah, he did misjudge that one in every sense.
Yes, it is, my friend.
Henderson just plays it back over the halfway line to Joel Matip, and you see this right now. Liverpool very much at the back at the moment in possession. Robertson and Van Dijk, and Matip. Van Dijk has it again. Little apology wave to Alisson Becker. Matip gives it to the Brazilian goalie, and is he going to go long? He is. Long diagonal ball to the channel for Salah to not be able to flick on and give West Ham a throw.
Had you gone second pick, who'd have you gone?
What?
Had you gone second pick, who would you have gone?
Would you have gone Trent?
I'd have gone Trent, defo.
No idea. I'm skewed now by seeing how much the defenders passed it. I think that's because you do much more on the numbers and are aware who completes more passes in a game. Probably someone like maybe Hendo or Fab. Actually, probably Fab, to be fair. Any of them, I think, between like Van Dijk, Matip, Fabinho, Trent, because how much we have the ball at the back.
It's completed passes as well, isn't it? It's
little
just
passes.
No pressure, play the pass to a full-back, Robertson back in. Robertson might have been a good shout, actually.
Yeah. Car News says, can I have a biscolata? Yeah, absolutely. Here you go.
It didn't land.
Like many of my jokes.
How did you do that?
Curtis Jones. Jota, Curtis Jones is back behind the byline.
It's Hendo furthest forward.
Yeah. Jota, Fabinho. You'll think twice about shooting Trent. Fabinho. Curls one out to Matip. Shush. Matip. Great ball through to Jordan Henderson. Little give and go with Gakpo. Salah now. Can he find a man flicked on by Henderson? Jota! Oh, right in front of the goalkeeper. He flicked it on, but he could only flick it past the back post. Great little... Look at all these men inside the box here, Chris.
It's a cracking little flick. Oh, he's just a short ass.
Yeah. Salah's cross takes a flick on from Henderson.
Oh, he gets a touch. Yeah. Top of the head.
Yeah, unlucky. Better though. Liverpool have reacted well. Wobbly Bananas says 79p better. Less than 59p, my friends. And they are absolutely really nice. Okay. You look like a man who's having a good time at the moment.
Double thumbs up, Paul.
You've got the... Yeah. There's a man who's
just landed in the gravy.
A chicken gasm. Coming up on the KFC gravy right now.
Brentford 1, Chelsea 0.
Yep. That is at Stamford Bridge. Okay.
Must have been an own goal, I take it.
Yes, it's Azpilicueta own goal, yeah. Brentford 1-0 up against Chelsea. Forest and
That's
Brighton.
Not good for us, is it?
I wouldn't worry too much about Brentford, to be honest with you. Fabianski sends it long. We're not playing them again. The only time they should really be our worry. Oh, Virgil van Dijk is miles out of position. Matip's got some defending to do. Trent
well done, Trent.
Well done, Trent Alexander-Arnold. It looked... I mean...
He covered the ground well then, didn't he?
Look, I recognise ponderous passing because we've done a lot of it this season, and that was... West Ham hung on to that far too long. They should have killed us there. Van Dijk ended up miles up the pitch, and Matip was trying to hold it all together at once. Trent got back in, won the ball, well done. Outside of the boot ball from Trent to Fabinho, well done. Now he's going to pick up... See, that's what we want to do. Little give and go. Play the ball.
Use him.
Follow it in. Trent, wonderful ball. Oh, Zuma cuts it out before it gets to Gakpo inside the 18-yard box. West Ham trying to play out here. Robertson right on the touch of Jared Bowen. Paqueta up against Fabinho. Great little pass from Paqueta. Bowen now.
Be careful.
Hendo needs to get back in to cover Ben Rama.
Look over here, he's completely free.
Antonio's completely unmarked. Ben Rama into the box, and it's
oh my God, he didn't
should
score.
Have been a goal. Alisson Becker let it. Did he get a shout to let it go? It's not a goal, by the way. Just to clarify, it's gone all the way out over on the far side.
There's no way you could think that was getting through to him there. I mean, the ball was early, wasn't it? It's brilliant play down the right-hand side from West Ham. They spread it well. Henderson's over there. The defence doesn't know what it's doing. It's a terrible line at this point.
Offside.
Oh, Van Dijk gets a touch. Yeah. He does. He gets across, gets a touch, and somehow doesn't put it into the net. That is brilliant defending.
And Liverpool, who have looked better, nearly caught napping by West Ham. Their near post flick on. Antonio has missed a glaring opportunity with the header, dead central between the sticks. And Liverpool are on their heels at the minute, Chris.
That Virgil van Dijk one might have been some of the best defending I've ever seen. No one hits that out like that. I mean, that was brilliant.
Mikel Antonio forgot where the goal is there. He's like he's gone all the way over and hit it the wrong way. They've got money to gather themselves as we get into the last handful of minutes before half time. Could do with gathering myself as well, to be honest. The ball out to the right wing, Cody Gakpo. Trent goes all the way square over to Andy Robertson, both sort of in line in front of the centre halves at this point. Trent gets it back, opens his body up, sends a big one over to Jordan Henderson with a flick onto Mo Salah. Well done. Salah, little cut back inside. Henderson overlapping, brilliant run from the skipper. Can he pick out? Curtis Jones at the back post. Oh, he
got it all wrong.
Just couldn't get a header on it. It's going to drop to Fabinho. He's going to go for goal, and it's going to go right into the hands.
I think Curtis Jones has got to do better. I think he's misjudged the ball, and he's jumped in the wrong spot there, to be honest with you. It looked for all the world for me like he was just going to be perfect to head it in. And I think he just takes a step to the left-hand side almost, just misjudges the flight of the ball. It's a bit end-to-end, this, Paul.
Yeah, more than we would like here. I don't know what we're expecting from West Ham, but we need to start killing some spirits, if I'm being perfectly honest. It is Van Dijk again. Fabinho. Wow, look, Antonio stood there. Why is he not trying to kick Fabinho? So mad. No, here comes the press. I've got gravy on my armpit.
Crumbs. I can't believe you tipped it upside down, you numbskull.
Well, I needed to prove that we'd finished them all.
I think they could tell by our fat faces that we'd finished them all.
Here we go, Gakpo, left wing. Salah in the 10 now. Trent, batter ball.
There was a point where I was scrolling away in my cheeks.
Yeah, exactly the same. Trent, Fabinho. Again, first action too often. It's just to play it safe here. We need bravery.
That's nice though. Is that Jota being the extra body?
Jota, right wing.
I like that we can
Trent,
do that in this formation, you know, just...
Jones, this is an important part of the move here. Manages to maintain Trent. What can he do? Tried the reverse ball. Couldn't find a white shirt. There's one for Antonio to chase. He gets his head on it. Matip will get there. And manages to get it to Trent.
Trent's been really good defensively, hasn't he? Coming back and winning the ball and stuff. Like, he's had a good game so far. He's thriving in this new role, isn't he, Paul?
He really is.
It's, I said to you the other week when I first saw it, it's like he's playing like a leader on the pitch now and people are looking to him and he gets to create and he gets to show that he's got lung-busting energy both ways without having the responsibility of being the last line of defence on things. So it's always given him a freedom and maybe a renewed sense of urgency when defending. Because I'm going to do what you didn't do for me.
Absolutely. Here we go. Curtis Jones making a good run forward. Diogo Jota on the left-hand side finds Henderson. Come on, Liverpool. Keep the ball moving. Keep the forward momentum. Salah. Fabinho, they've not listened to me. Here's Jones. Can he pick out a pass here? Nice. Gakpo. Salah. Just a little bit too intricate. Fabinho. Trying to force the game forward. Cody Gakpo on the corner of the area. Goes back to Curtis Jones.
Did you see Gakpo's first touch again? He just dragged it with his first touch. It was brilliant.
Matip steps forward, then retreats. Here's Fabinho. Jones.
This is where Kurt's normally very brave. He don't mind playing a little 5-yard ball in around the corner and stuff.
Liverpool just good good spell of possession here. And square. Cody Gakpo's got it. Floats one over the top for the runner. Henderson doesn't work out there. Trent picks it up once more. We've got just under a minute and a half left of the half. Curtis Jones gets it off Trent, looks forward, finds Robertson. I'll play a little song while we're here, eh? I don't know. Jones, nice play. Cody Gakpo just stood on the ball there. Henderson. Megs, did he call it? Probably. And the ball breaks down.
Touch left,
Henderson
let him down then.
In alive. Trent. He tried to punch that ball through for the run of Andy Robertson. Blocked out. Paqueta tries to...
Nice little push in the back from Virgil there as well. Just, no, you can't keep this in because you're now out of play.
Yep, absolutely. Veg, good ball to Matip under pressure from Ben Rama there. Matip's got inside the centre circle. Trent drops short to get it, gives it back. Liverpool, again, not going wild here. I think they'll be reasonably happy, particularly having got a goal down to get in level. With room to improve. Great ball. Jordan Henderson just caught flat-footed there. There's a really nice ball from Virgil van Dijk. Hendo's going to get back and do some defending here. 1v1 against Antonio.
Hey, we keep going, Endo. Don't start messing around.
With the square ball, Ben Rama's got it. Jones gets back, doesn't quite do enough. Paqueta goes for his goal. It's blocked.
I don't like that from Henderson, you know. I don't think that's right. Protest afterwards, but go and fucking try and win the ball.
Yeah. That is the 2 minutes of added time, and that is the half-time whistle. West Ham 1, Liverpool 1, and the Reds absolutely shell-shocked by a Lucas Paqueta strike. We see him and Fabinho share a little word. Obviously, Brazilian compatriots there.
It's been the majority Liverpool, but they've had 2 massive chances during the half as well, haven't they? So just going to get some of the stats and stuff up now for you, Paul. And You can see just on the shot map there of how many shots Liverpool have had as the away side by comparison to West Ham on the left-hand side of the visual. 75% of the ball for us, 1.02 expected goals to 0.51, so double the expected goals. We've had 10 shots to 4, one big chance. This is it. They've had 2 big chances. They actually missed both of their big chances. We've missed one of ours. 10 shots to 4, 2 on target for us, 1 on target for them. So, and expected goals, not much from set pieces this time. West Ham on the other side have 0.45 in set piece expected goals. It was the complete opposite of that last time around. And then obviously the last one would be the momentum chart for me is mostly Liverpool as well.
Yeah, it's actually, I've got the SofaScore momentum chart up here, and you can see the blue bars on the bottom represent Liverpool and the green on top is West Ham, and you can see West Ham's biggest spike comes with the goal. And again, that's a point where it's like 5 or 6 quick passes interchange, Paqueta getting between Trent and Henderson and getting the strike away. So yeah, a nice little spell. And they've had a couple of them, actually, West Ham. Not loads, but I think Paqueta's been central for it in terms of knitting it together. He's floated, I've seen him, he's dropped deep on like our left-hand side, like Robertson's side.
Yeah.
But his goal comes from him picking up on the left. It's like he's been given a bit of a free role for them, and he's enjoying it. We're finding it hard to get on top of him. He's had a couple of battles with Kurt Jones and come out on top, I'd say, of that so far. I mean, the obvious question I'll ask the audience at home: what would you be doing if you're gonna? I don't think there's necessarily anything that requires a drastic halftime change.
No, maybe not. No, not drastic. I think you probably. Your hands are tied behind your back a little bit in terms of the defenders and stuff like that. Would you want to bring Tsimikas in? No, probably not. Anything else you can do? No, probably not right now. It leaves the midfields, and the real one for me is probably Jordan. Mm-hmm. I think Kurt Jones has probably done better than Jordan Henderson. I think Fabinho's probably done better than Jordan Henderson.
Okay.
He would be the one that I'd be like, well, I haven't really noticed him. Kurt Jones is doing a lot of good work on that left-hand side. Robertson's doing a lot of good work, probably a little bit more advanced than the last couple of games as he's settling into that sort of role, knows when he can and can't go forwards a bit better. So, and the front three, Jota's popping up all over the place. Gakpo's been good. Salah's not been in the game either, by the way, but you don't change him.
Well, I say that, but actually, the Henderson thing, and it goes both ways, what I'm about to say, by the way, is I think Henderson's looked really good in terms of stretching things on the right-hand side. He's getting to the byline. He's overlapping Salah and getting in behind, which I think is good. He's getting in the box, but it reminds me a bit of earlier on this season and a bit of last season when Milner was moved back to midfield. And it was the start of this season because it feels like 10 years ago before the World Cup. I think in particular, like the Man United away game, I think I'm thinking of. And obviously, Milner was told functionally you've got to get up and support the attack, and he was doing it, but it wasn't something that suits his skill set anymore. Now Henderson's dynamism is actually is doing a good thing. He's actually, when he's charging onto things after a little give and go or whatever, his pace is getting him in behind. But when he's the most advanced man, that's when I start to think this isn't a Jordan Henderson role. You don't get to 32 and move effectively another row forward in the team. So maybe there is a little case here for... I'm not saying Harvey Elliott would necessarily... I don't necessarily want him as the furthest forward.
Him in that midfield just because of the physicality of West Ham.
But there might be something to... Do you put Gakpo in there? Let him have a bit more free rein down the right-hand side and put Darwin Núñez in a centre forward and have someone on the end, because we've crossed the ball in loads, but it's going to Jota or it's going over to Lorenzo or going to Kurt Jones. Maybe a little bit more of a threat there might be.
Just take a little look, because I'd said he wasn't in the game as much. He's very close actually between the two of them. In terms of Jordan Henderson, he's completed 34 of 39 passes. Only 4 passes into the final third. He has created 1 big chance and 2 in total. That 1 big's the header flick on for Jota, by the way. Mm-hmm. And Kurt Jones completed more passes at a better percentage, 37 of 38. He's paid 2 more passes into the final third, being 6, and he's created 2 chances as well. So very similar, but I just felt coming out of that Kurt Jones is just a little bit more involved on that left.
Yeah, we've got a couple of comments from our YouTube members here, and again, by the way, if you want to get yourself on the board, then by all means become a YouTube member. Tom Dewsbury said, we move the ball way too slowly at times. I want more urgency. Jason Hogan saying, get the finger out. And Jake Barrington, who's, you can see his name right top of this board, new member for today, says Konate absence is notable. And I agree. I do agree with that. I think Matip's being all right. but it doesn't feel, we don't feel secure at the back here, and that's the thing about your right side of centre half. I think needs more pace than what he's got, and it's an interesting call that he's gone with Matip, and we did see it actually early on. There was a cross in towards Antonio, and Matip's extra height means that he gets it and cuts it out before it gets to Antonio. So it's a bit like, it's short blanket syndrome a little bit. Gomez, you are losing that height. You are maybe making yourself a tad
well, Hendo's tucked in a little more as well, hasn't he? Maybe to cover for that fact. Obviously, we saw a chance close to the end of the half where Henderson's literally part of the back four essentially at that point. So maybe that was part and parcel of it. I think, look, this is no slight on Joel Matip. He's been a boss little servant for us. I've loved watching him over the last few years and stuff. But if we are moving to this formation, he's not fast enough. That's it. He's still a good defender. He's done well in those one-on-one situations, but he's not your profile that you want in a defender for that particular role.
Yeah, I've got a show going. I want to do this at length on my channel and stuff, but we need to think about what happens in the summer and who is the and my argument is about like that is of the defenders you've got. I think you've got to let at least one go, and I think Matip makes most sense to go, but I don't think you're going to buy two centre halves in the summer. So who are you buying? You're buying a Virgil van Dijk understudy or a Konate understudy, and that is almost determined by what is Joe Gomez? Is Joe Gomez Konate's understudy or is he Virgil's understudy? Because you have to buy the other.
We've seen Konate play that left-hand side as well, let's not forget. Yeah. So there's versatility between the three of them. We've seen Joe Gomez play that left-hand side as well. So maybe if you were to just buy someone who could do both, that might be it. Because Konate could slot in with Joe Gomez on the right-hand side, or do you buy that sort of Robertson understudy for a centre half type of a player? Don't know. It's a great finish, that, isn't it? It's so unfortunate it comes off Virgil van Dijk. I just wanted to highlight a comment in our Discord as well on my laptop. I had saying, I think that might be the best half of football Jones has played for us. Excellent, such a good option to play the fast balls too with his control. He does that really well, doesn't he? But I don't think it's the best half of football, but I think he's had a good game. And I wouldn't say it was like...
I'm sorry, I was blinded by what's the opposite of night modes that you've got going on there on the Discord. I couldn't, I don't even remember what you were saying about. I felt my retinas being burned out when I was looking.
What's wrong with you? 40 years old, I have a white background.
Got to protect the retina, Chris, Jesus Christ.
I'm mad. Do you have night mode on?
I never thought it was anything. I just thought Discord had a black background, so I didn't know. Didn't realise you had it, like... Is that so it makes it easier to read or something?
Yeah.
Okay, so...
It's easier to read.
Okay, cool.
I don't like night mode at all.
All right, cool.
I'm just not one of these. I don't have night mode on anything.
I refused to put it on because out of principle when it became a thing, but I don't really care about it. I know people really do genuinely care about it. I honestly didn't know there was a difference on Discord. Jake. I thought that was what Discord looked like. Because Discord's for the kids. I thought it just presumably... Oh, I see.
It's YouTube comments, don't get a choice.
Don't you?
No.
Oh. Okay. Jake R says, in our Club Legend Discord, says, I think we will score 3 in the second half.
I like that.
West Ham body language on their back line shows they know they aren't keeping them out much longer. I like that. That's an interesting one. And we can just get a little update how the guys getting on in the podcast studio. Oh, having a whale of a time.
Looking good there, aren't they?
Yeah.
Give us a wave, lads! Give us a wave!
Hey, there we go. Big shout out to guys from our Club Legend Discord who answered the call to come in and watch the game in the studio. One of the many perks of becoming a Club Legend subscriber on Redmen.
Forest have equalised. When did I miss that? Have you said that?
1-1.
Yeah?
Yeah, we had a big... Yeah, we
did. I missed that.
Yeah. Pascal Gross on goal.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, we did.
Yeah.
Okay, I think it might have been around its gravy time.
You were having
my eyes are rolling back in my head.
Gravy coma at that
back,
point.
Think of the Queen.
Yeah.
She's dead now.
Does that make it easier or harder?
Easier. What?
Bumba Dog with a super chat says he will get in, but this game is made for Diaz. I think he would drive West Ham left mad in the second half. 65 minutes sub.
Oh, yeah. I like that, I like that a lot. I want to see Diaz. You know, the game against Leeds, he come on and I didn't really notice him. The game against Forest, they come on and I was like, oh, hello, Diaz is back here. He just looked like he just injected that little bit of something into the side, didn't he? Like, and that was the thing, wasn't it? He was driving us on to results and sort of, you've always said it, you know, have someone like Mari who just drag you over the line. Diaz has got that in bucket loads.
It was
as well.
so noticeable how we don't have anyone else remotely like that at the back end of that game at the weekend. Watching him just pick the ball up and again and fight and scrap. We call him like a street fighter and all kinds of and we think Núñez is that. And he has definitely got that to him. But Diaz is something else. Yeah, just a quick update before we go for our half-time break. Scores around the ground at the moment. 54 minutes played. Forest 1, Brighton 1. It is half-time at Stamford Bridge. And Azpilicueta own goal has given Brentford a lead over Chelsea. And in the top of the table clash, the 8 o'clock kickoff, 44 minutes played in that first half. It is Manchester City 1, Arsenal 0. Okay, cool. We are going to take I'll be honest, I'm going for a piss. We will be back with the second half. Keep your thoughts, anything you want to discuss in the comments, and we'll be back in a bit. Hey, did you know, as well as subscribing to our YouTube channel, you can also join as a member? Oh yes, there's 3 tiers available with a whole host of perks. First tier is the first teamer tier. That's going to give you members only chat, access on our live streams. You're going to get loyalty badges. You're going to get custom emojis to use during our live streams, and you're going to get a 10% discount on Redmen merch as well. Tier 2 is the Wonder Kid tier. In addition to being able to use the live members only chat, getting those custom loyalty badges and emojis to use in live streams, we're going to give you a 10% discount on Redmen merch, and you're going to get an extra show each week as well. During the season, that's the Final Word show on a Monday, and during the summer, it's generally transfer related. And the top shebang tier here on YouTube is the Cult Hero. Yes, once again, you're going to get access to our members only chat. You're going to get a custom loyalty badge. You're going to get those emojis to use in the live streams. We're giving you a double discount. That's 20% off all Redmen merch on redmenmerch.com, as well as getting that extra show each week, whether it's the Final Word or transfer related during the summer. So get yourself over to YouTube, search Redmen TV, subscribe to the channel, click that join button, pick your membership tier, and you will be away at the races supporting everything we do over on that YouTube channel throughout the season and beyond. Up the Reds. Hey, stop what you're doing right now. Prepare yourself, prepare your family, prepare your kids, prepare your babysitters, because on Friday the 5th of May, we are having a quiz night, party night at Hotel Anfield, and the tickets are available right now, but your time to get them is running very, very short. If you like Liverpool trivia, if you like Liverpool songs, if you like just laughter and happiness in your life, then come down to Hotel Anfield on Friday the 5th of May. The tickets are available right now on Ticket Quarter. The link will be there or thereabouts. Get involved, get your tickets bought, and come and party with us. It's going to be Liverpool trivia, it's going to be Liverpool games, Liverpool challenges, going to be amazing prizes on offer, and Dave Jaggs from the Ragamuffins is going to be playing live music as well. So come and join me, Chris Pajak, for the biggest party night in advance of the Liverpool-Brentford game. And yeah, maybe win yourself some boss prizes, have a good time, and put some smiles back on some red faces. Whew. Yes, bracing.
There's the goal. Well, this is the latest. This is no, that Haaland passed it to De Bruyne, so can't finish.
Oh my word! It's been an evening for long range goals, hasn't it? Kevin De Bruyne, Cody Gakpo, Lucas Paqueta.
Did you give them a chance before tonight's games, Arsenal?
No, they've been my pick all for months and months and months because of the amount of times they pulled results out when they shouldn't have done, and then City never capitalised. But going back to us playing against City, it looked like City were back, and it's mad because I really thought City were going to fall apart in the back end of this season, but clearly they opted for a different strategy, you know, in Formula One parlance, like, you know what I mean, almost like they were aware that they
took the piss off it. later.
Yeah, they saved the tyres, you know what I mean, for the end, and they've got loads of gas in the tank as well. Anyway, mixed metaphors almost. We're going to kick off the second half. West Ham do take that amid a bubble-strewn arena that is the London Stadium.
Lots of empty seats there as well, isn't there?
Yeah.
Didn't notice that first half. It must be that it takes a while to get a pint there.
Yeah, absolutely. Score quick before they can build an atmosphere up, Liverpool. That's what you want to do here. Holy moly. Right. Oh, Man City 2.
Is it?
Arsenal 0. Wow. That
Pending VAR.
We're just waiting on confirmation of that. At the moment, John Stones, it's saying. With
Mine's like
Bruyne.
pending VAR. It's got this like mad little bar coming up saying it. So oh no, 2-0 now. It's saying.
There you go, 45 plus 3, and there's that the title winging its way to back to Manchester. And do we really care? Van Dijk square to Matip back to Alisson.
Yeah, they've given it. They've given it.
Yeah.
Alisson's got it out to Matip, edge of our area. They've got a little bit of a high press on here. Yeah. Alisson has to clear the ball.
Alisson gives it away to Declan Rice. Jordan Henderson on his toes, but not enough. Ben Rama, left wing now, back to Rice. Rice with a heavy touch, but gets his way into the corner. Cody Gakpo leans on him, and Liverpool try their best to double team, but only concede a throw-in.
He's one of those sort of wily sort of players in that, like, even when he miscontrols it, he's so fast. He chews up the ground like nothing. Like Gerrard used to do that when he got going, didn't he?
Yeah.
He's never really out of it, like with his range as well. He's a big kid there, that ball boy.
Big love to all of our 3,000 people watching right now. If you haven't dropped a like on the stream, do it right now. Let's get to 1,000.
Sorry, it's ball assistant.
Of course. Ball back.
That's you.
Salah gets concedes a throw in. Ben Rama's got it. He's going to hand it back to Adam Creswell. Right, let's have a song. What do we want? John Matip shrugs off Antonio.
Great ball as well.
Yeah. Fabinho curls one to fucking no one down the wing. It's hammered back the other way. Fabinho nods us into trouble. Van Dijk had to put the afterburners on to get to the ball there.
Oh, well done, Jota. Oh.
Brilliant commentary from us, this. Ooh, E. Ben Rama, left mid.
Ooh, E, ooh, ting, tang, walla, walla, bing, bang. Ooh, E, ooh, ting, tang, walla, walla, bing, bang.
Fabianski has the ball, sends it long, right-footed towards Robbo. Does enough there. Henderson can't quite beat Declan Rice too. He tries to stick one in behind Andy Robertson, and Van Dijk goes across, beats Bowen to it, and sends it back to Alisson Becker. Still loads of empty seats at the London Stadium here. That's either insufficient toilet space or insufficient staffing for the bar. Gakpo back to Verge.
It looks good when he drops deep, though. It just looks good. I just really, really like him. Oh, that's not good, though, is it, Kurt?
Jones and Fabinho again. Looks like he's running in treacle trying to get to it. Paqueta is ahead of Ben Rama. Ben Rama dances past Fabinho, squares it to Bowen. Bowen's got a runner on that right-hand side, cross into the box, well headed away by Van Dijk. Where's the second ball? It's going to drop to Souček.
Not really come on for the second half, have we?
No. Another deep cross. Van Dijk again gets it.
Come on, lads!
Mo Salah is playing deep at the moment. Fabinho, well done. Good intelligence from Fabinho to direct it towards Jordan Henderson, who carries the ball forward.
Oh, he's on. He's on.
Played the ball in behind.
Oh, it's
Fabianski
so
gets to Cody Gakpo's ball before he
beautifully timed run by Gakpo there. Like he dropped deep and then went for it. Salah doing his dirty work as well. Look at Gakpo's run here. You can see him. He's miles away, and then perfectly timed ball.
Yep. Just as it turned out, just fractionally too much weight on it. Decent. Good to know that the potential for the counter-attack is on. That might be a way into it. If West Ham get a bit carried away. It's going to be interesting to see how West Ham approach this, really, because is a draw sound for them? Do they press on and think they can get 3 points? Obviously, 3 points would be huge for them. We'll see, of course. Curtis Jones just slightly misjudged that one, but does get his body to the ball first. Fabinho through the lines to Gakpo. Gakpo tried to feed it through to Jota. Well cut out in the end, and it's gone back to Fabianski, who smashes that ball long.
Well, if they take a point here, I think they will be 6 points ahead of Everton, who were obviously the last of the relegation places. So I think they're safe already, to be honest with you. So they'll probably just want to push for 3 points.
Mo Salah's back doing the dirty work. Good to see. Here's Declan Rice. Wiggins Fabinho finds Aaron Creswell, puts his foot on it, knocks it back to Rice. Little Cruyff turn back to Creswell. He's got an overlapping run from Ben Rama. Jordan Henderson goes to ground, wins it and concedes the corner.
Fuck off, it came off your arse.
It literally rolled down the entire length of his body. At no point did it leave contact with Jordan.
Good play by West Ham down that left-hand side, and good play by Jordan to get back and cover well.
Corner then to West Ham, near side. Outswinger, Aaron Creswell, I believe, is the one.
Is he a Liverpool fan? He's a Scouser, isn't he?
Yeah. I think he was in Liverpool's academy. Just trying to upset Alisson a little bit here. Man on the line. Zoom, and I think pulls away from it. Creswell. Flicked on. Oh, Trent with the miscontrol.
That was Matip. Was it Matip who flicked that away then? It was Matip and 3 West Ham players. I can't understand how he managed to get his head on the ball, to be honest.
Robertson tries to keep it in. Can't. Throw it just inside West Ham's half. A lot of people asking for Firmino to come on, which would be wild because he's injured, yeah. Just in terms then, just a little refresher for people in terms of what Liverpool have got on the substitutes bench. I had it and now it's gone.
They're all there for you.
Yeah, I was just going to try and bring it up on the screen. Kelleher, Gomez, Tsimikas, Carvalho, Milner, Thiago, Diaz, Nunes, Elliott on the bench.
Mr. Scooty 1968 says, if you hate Man United, hit the like button now. He's
Solid.
right. He's right. And when you're right, you're right. Liverpool just playing the ball around the back at the moment. I want to see Diaz for that comment before 65. I want to see it earlier.
Yeah.
I want to see it 55.
I think Thiago will come on, and I think Diaz will come on. And I also think Nunes.
Yeah,
it's
I
just
agree. I like them 3.
The game state's importance is my thing here, Chris, because we just don't have tons of midfielders. So if you take a midfielder off at this point,
fucking
great
hell!
Skill from Ben Rama, near post. Alisson judges that well and scoops it into his body. Yeah, if you were to do something, like keep Gakpo on, but Nunes on, take a midfielder off for whatever, it limits what you can do later on in the game. There's going to be a break glass moment if we don't get the goal, I think, but I'm not sure it's just yet.
Yeah, I think, to be honest with you, I think Jones and Henderson are probably the 2 that are coming off.
Yeah.
I think you can see their energy levels this second half just aren't quite there yet. And I know we're only 7 minutes in, but they were busting around first half, and maybe they've just not got into the game yet. But for me, it feels like as Kurt Jones makes a long busting run down the left-hand side.
Cuts inside, he needs that pass, goes outside to Robertson, drops back in behind him. Fabinho gets it. I know, Curtis Jones, but the thing is, Chris, look at it. There's no... a decent little give and go from Kurt, actually. That's more of that.
It's slow, though, innit? It's slow.
It is. Yeah, it is. Trent, Fabinho. It's very safe.
There's not a lot of movement. Bloody hell, Henderson just walking back to the ball. Well, he's not going to pass you there, is he? You're facing the wrong way. Yeah. Got a man behind you. Go somewhere else.
Trent.
Find some goddamn space.
And Liverpool forced to retreat all
but
the way
it makes sense, though. They're not forced to retreat. They chose to retreat to bring West Ham out and open those spaces up.
Okay. Robertson, Van Dijk. Great little ball through to Jordan Henderson. Trent, come on, keep it moving. Where's Fabinho? Trent got pressed there, gives it away. Liverpool on the back foot. Jordan Henderson and Fabinho forced to get back in there. Matip's gone over to right back. Fabinho settled in at centre half. Now they can go out. Rice, overlap and run. Good movement from West Ham. Souček beaten in the air by Virgil van Dijk, and he had to. Gakpo. Salah gets it from Gakpo. Well done. Come on. Can you pick out a man? You can do.
Gakpo.
Jota, left-hand corner, penalty area. Tries to go back. Oh, just couldn't feed it back through to Mo Salah. Unlucky. West Ham shut the door and come forward again with Lucas Paqueta.
Oh no, he's on.
Ball in behind. Trent's going to have to pull the afterburners on. Ben Rama is unmarked at the back post. Bowen!
Fuck off!
What a goal. Jared Bowen makes it look so simple there. Cuts in on his left foot and fires it low and hard into the bottom corner. Liverpool caught out there.
Oh, can he check the offside now? Yeah. He looked on to me, but it's great play from him. He uses the run at the back stick. Trent does well. He blocks the run off, but you know, there's no one defending him.
Yeah.
And Bowen's a good player. Like he's a very, very, very good player, isn't he? So this is what we're looking at now. Does Bowen go?
Ooh.
He might be. He might be off. You know.
He might be.
Oh, pull that back. He's not even thinking about it, and he uses Virgil van Dijk. He abuses Virgil van Dijk, actually. He knew exactly what Virgil was going to do. He just shifted it a yard.
So casual from Virgil. That.
It is. It's terrible defending. He's got to be off. I mean, this isn't the possible offside, lads. Virgil's throwing his arms up. It was you, mate.
He just wanted to see the finish again, clearly, didn't he? VAR. Let's see. Offside.
Get in.
Yeah, the goal is disallowed. Jared Bowen offside.
Okay,
it is West Ham 1, Liverpool 1. Phew. Yeah, miles off.
It's a good line.
Yep.
Perfect line from Liverpool, but that defending from Virgil worries me.
Yep. Yeah, too casual, far too casual. Here's Jordan Henderson. Gary Gakpo peeling off the front line. Well done. Fabinho trying to force that one through.
Does Hendo's...
Well done. Come on, Curtis.
Does Hendo's gait change when he's tired? He looked like he was fucking running like that then.
They're all like that, mate, honestly. Change is needed for Liverpool to freshen things up here.
Premature bubbleation, said Tony Blackburn. Blakely, sorry.
Robertson now. There's Virgil. Let's have the Diogo Jota song. Salah down the right hand side, got no one with him. Needs support, needs energy, needs movement. Jordan Henderson goes back. Ponderous, very, very ponderous from Liverpool. It was something you kind of suggested. Oh, Forest.
Wow.
Danilo take a 2-1 lead over
Wow.
Brighton. That is great. Liverpool can't afford to throw this away if Brighton are going to drop points. Come on, Reds. Fabinho. Back to Robertson. Yeah, I would be worried taking Fabinho off like we did against Forest.
Yeah, you're not doing that.
I would keep Fab on. I would put, if I'm going to bring Thiago on, I'd bring him on in one of the more advanced positions.
Yeah. Oh, go on, head it straight to him.
Gakpo heads it on. Salah, still Salah. Oh, good defending. Shutting down. He just never got it clear. Trent Alexander-Arnold goes for goal. Fires it over the bar.
That Salah one, man, it was a great little ball by Gakpo. Heads it through to him. Salah was just trying to get his body in. You can see it now. Ball over the top. Gakpo gets a head on it. Salah's well onside. Defender's flat-footed. He just can't get his body across him.
Yeah.
So it's good defending. Yeah, he just wanted to get it out ahead of Aguerd, didn't he?
Yeah, Aguerd did well there, getting back and getting his foot in there.
Damn it! I still think he should have gone outside there, though.
Yeah.
Rather than inside. Inside was nuts.
Yeah. I mean, that's the thing is, though, if that touch, his first touch, if it's a little weightier, he's got the pace to get in front of the balls there, and it's the right thing, but you're right, yeah. Hendo off, Thiago on, Jota off, Diaz on. Big substitution to Liverpool, 58.5 minutes played. Jota, who's been in the goals in the last couple of games, not so today. Can a returning Luis Diaz ignite Liverpool's attack here?
So, do you keep Jones where he is, or do you move Thiago to that side? Do we change back to a proper 4-3-3 for it? I think Thiago might just come on and play where Hendo was myself. You?
Honestly,
it's weird, isn't it?
It is. I've got no experience of this, Chris.
This is kind of what I was saying in the team news reaction about that left-sided midfielder sort of dictating what's going on. Thiago looks like he's settled in at the right.
Yeah. Let's see
I thought he would, because why would you move Jones?
Yeah. Let's see how that shakes, because again, Jordan Henderson was doing a lot of energetic running first half, not so in this half. It does look like he's just kind of hit a wall physically. But can Thiago do that, or what dynamically changes? It's going to be interesting to see this. I suppose you just give Diaz your energy down the left-hand side. So Kurt maybe doesn't need to do quite so much of that, but yeah, let's find out. Trent dropping in between the centre halves there, a little staggered run there.
Has he got new boots, Thiago? He's always yellow boots. I don't feel like he does. Come on, lads. A little bit. There
Trent.
you go. What a fucking
ball by Trent Alexander-Arnold. Gakpo to Jones. Curtis Jones is going to drive towards that byline. Maintains possession. Lovely skill. Come on, release it. Oh, just held on. He was fouled, so it did delay his pass.
Trent's run.
Yeah, Trent made a great long busting run into the far corner. He's given away, and Liverpool need to make sure they get numbers back here. Well done.
That was one of those situations where Jones, where I think he frustrates players. I'll let you carry on.
Here's Gakpo. He's going to have to turn on it. Go to the left, inside left position here. Luis Diaz. And Kurt out wide. Robertson back. Curtis again. Come on. What can Liverpool do? Can they just engineer something here? Curtis Jones got a lot of men between him and the goal. Flicks it round the corner.
Yeah, what I was going to say is I think that's where he frustrates people, Kurt, because you can see the passes there and he's probably a little conservative and doesn't want to lose the ball, but if he plays it, they're not set. He gave West Ham the opportunity to get set, get their numbers back there, unfortunately.
Here's Thiago dribbling forward with it. He looked like he got kicked.
Fouled. He got pulled down as well.
Matip tries to be aggressive on Ben Rama, misses the ball and man completely there. West Ham, can they get their numbers together here? Let's hope not. Paqueta, Ben Rama step over and straight into Van Dijk. Curtis Jones can carry it into the West Ham half. Here's Diaz, back to Jones. See, Robertson's not committing to attack it.
Why do you reckon John Henry's there, mate?
Well,
Why there?
He's with Billy Hogan. And they've got
London
the office
commercial team down there, aren't they? Yeah.
And Billy Hogan is the CEO at this point, isn't he? So, or whatever. Managing director.
Oh, Lucho. Oh, you sexy little boy.
Here he is. Oh, God, Gakpo just not quite got the ball through Ben Rama. Airballs it there.
Ben Rama with the spinner Rama.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that is just Diaz all over, innit?
Yeah. Here he is, Diaz, more central actually than maybe we would have expected. Cody Gakpo, Thiago, Trent. It's all a little congested. Kurt Jones with a little point there. He's going to make the run. Thiago says no, and instead goes back to Van Dijk. Just going to, yeah, as you said earlier, just see if they can draw West Ham out an inch or two. Sorry, not Robertson. It was Kurt Jones.
Go on, Diaz. Go on.
Diaz dribbling at pace.
Oh,
deflected and hooked clear by West Ham all the way to Matip. Heads back to Van Dijk and Liverpool can start again. Trent, he's going to stand one up to the back post.
Come on, lads.
Jones knocked back to Diaz. Diaz has curled it. It's gone wide. It was going to be some effort to go in from there. Knocky here in the comments, and Diaz should come with a sexual content warning. Well, yeah, it's a bit.
That's a lot of games.
Soft core at the moment, like.
A bit of Manuel.
A little bit of Manuel. Yeah.
There's so many people watching this, they're going to get that reference.
Well, I was thinking one of my favourite ever comments on a football match was that Liverpool had looked really good, really pleasant on the eye, but no penetration. A bit like the Red Shoe Diaries. Yes. But yeah, good, Emmanuel, good reference. Anyone who grew up as a young boy in the 90s starved of pornography. You can watch all kinds of shit now, can't you? Like,
yeah.
Kids don't know the stresses and strains of trying to find nipples to look at.
We used to bury our porn in the woods,
like animals burying their coat. Oh my God! Kurt Jones. No. Diaz now, he's into the box left hand side, loads of men, 3 men in front of him. He finds Thiago, Fabinho, Trent Alexander. One more, Trent, one more, mate, one more to Gakpo. No. Goes for goal, goes over the bar. We built up really well. We'd made the space, Chris. Gakpo's there.
I was still creaming myself over Thiago's little chop block pass or something, like little chop foot. It was brilliant, but you're right, he's there and just use him. And what I think he wanted was him to be dragged a little bit and open up, and he never really moved, I don't think, the defender. But then you've got to pull out at that point.
Knowing the time and place for such a thing is a useful life skill. Robertson, Virgil van Dijk has it, centre of Liverpool's back three, go square to Matip. It just seems like so many claret and blue bodies between everyone we want to get to. Hoping to try and cause West Ham to engage a little bit as we come in up on the 65-minute mark of this match, 25 plus stoppage time to play here. If you're joining us, West Ham took a 1-goal lead. It was pegged back. Lucas Paqueta's deflected strike pegged back by Cody Gakpo.
See you later, everyone.
And Bowen's had one chalked off for offside.
Look at Diaz. Great ball.
Thiago can do that. He finds Diaz on that left-hand side. Stands his
Thiago
man
again.
Up, gets the byline. Has he got the corner? Yep, corner. Well done, Diaz.
Why is it, do you think, when a player plays like on the left-hand side, like Thiago, you just think he can't play on the right? What is it about that?
What is it about the bow-footed, world-class gifted, master tactician, technician Thiago did we think wouldn't suit playing 10 yards further to the right-hand side on a football pitch?
We are absolute idiots. You shoot me and I'll shoot you.
Yeah.
Boom.
Oh, shit, I died. Sorry.
Same.
You have to live in a world without me. Apologies. Robertson, out, Virgil van Dijk.
Oh, massive header! Oh, left on the line! Oh, has it not gone in?
Fabianski was just in the right place. Couldn't turn it over the line. Matip headed it down.
Twice.
Got a second bite. Diaz at the shot.
Did Matip miss the header? Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a great save by
Kicks it
Fabianski.
straight at Fabianski. Blair. Creswell looks like catching his breath. Some score updates again around the grounds. It is still at the City Ground. Nottingham Forest 2, Brighton 1, Chelsea 0, Brentford 1, and Manchester City 2, Arsenal 0.
Have they changed their font?
Corner. Another outswinger from Robertson. Can Liverpool build on that last one? Can they go that step further? Score a goal. Matip! Yeah, they can do! Joe Matip! Battering ahead at home! It's Liverpool 2, West Ham 1. The big man, his place was questioned today. He's earned it with that header, Chris Pager.
What a goal that is. He gets up and absolutely thunders it. If you thought Joe Matip didn't have neck muscles, you're wrong. He's got neck muscles, ladies and gentlemen, and he used them with a plum right there to hit a bomb into the back of the net.
Bullet header from Joe Matip.
In your face, Wales.
Gets in front of everyone there. Antonio leaves him for dead. Little drop of the shoulder. Antonio and Matip gets up. Bang!
Shout out to the lad in the away table off what can only be like
I don't know, but you've nailed whatever you're
called. Where you put the baby in to eat in a chair. High chair. He had a table from a high chair in the away end and was holding it up.
Okay, great. Maybe it was a seat, Chris.
It was not a seat.
Is it the back of his seat?
No, it was a high chair.
Okay.
I'd ask you to rewind, but that would be silly.
Okay, Curtis
High
Jones.
chair table, I'm sure of it.
Come on, Liverpool. They've got the foot in front the first time in the game. Jones does well there. Right, wow, okay. We had a super chat while all that was going on. Daniel Maguire with £10 super chat to tell us Hendo and VVD are finished. Surely at a point where we cannot have passengers, right? Gutted Hendo be my favourite player last 3 years, but we cannot be sentimental anymore, in my opinion. Thoughts, mate. He's just played the last 4 games and he's been fine up until the point. I wouldn't worry too much about it. Not to say that he needs to be starting 3 games a week for us next season. It's quite the opposite, in fact. But anyway, don't worry about it.
Oh, go on, Gakpo. Oh, no.
Oh, he totally fluffed his lines there, trying to play it through for Luis Diaz. So many doubters here, says Neil G. I know, right? And then the celebrations as the goal went in. Fantastic. Right. Hippier header if ever I saw one, says Easy Ollie. Yeah,
I like
absolutely. That. Matip gets forward. Looks like West Ham subs are going to be incoming. I don't know who they are.
Just try refreshing it if it's gone in the audio, lads. Try and just refresh your page. Anything our end, Aaron? Audio's fine our end, so we normally know when there's a bit of a problem.
Cornet, Maxwell Cornet is on. Danny Ings is on. Ben Rama, who's been a real handful for Liverpool, has gone off. You imagine Cornet will go down that left-hand side. Is Jones with a lovely little clip over to Salah. His touch. He's still got the ball somehow. Oh, outside, mate. Oh, he got the shout. Look like Gakpo was offside, and the assistant referee goes with the flag up. Tony Blake says, tell Aaron to stop watching porn on his phone. Aaron, stop watching porn on your phone. In a minute. He's nearly there.
He's nearly there, yeah. He's just finishing up. Do you want some tissues? You got your sock. He's got a sock.
Whew. Right, quality. Yeah. Oh, God. I'm breathe for a moment.
Yeah. This Brighton result's looking good for us at the moment as well. There's only 6 minutes left in that game.
Oh, God, come on, Forrest, hold on. Thiago feeding onto Salah. Touch from Mo. Fabinho.
Man on!
Yeah, good shout, Chris.
Thank you. You're welcome.
Ashley Frith with a £2 super chat says Gakpo may be my favourite player at the moment. His touch. Fire. He is. He's brilliant.
Yes.
Absolutely brilliant. Diaz. 3 men around him. Lays it on to Jones. Robertson's got it. Back to Van Dijk. This is one where now, Chris, is that there's an opportunity here. West Ham have gone for it.
Yeah.
They've got Ings on, they've got Cornet on. They could have gone, at any point in this game, they could have decided a draw was enough. They've not. They've at least gone like for like, which means they're going to have to throw caution to the wind. That, but also just the counter-attack in general. We just need to keep our heads on here. Wait for our moment to pounce. Fabianski's going to be pressed by Curtis Jones. Huge run from Curtis Jones there, which does speak to me and says that
empty the tank,
son. Be coming off any.
Well, that was probably a 60-metre run or something, wasn't it? Yeah,
I don't know what a 60-metre run looks like on a football pitch. It's only
10 metres more than 50.
What's that in feet?
God knows.
But
don't understand the feet of the yard
heads
things.
Are clear. Come on, you know what the 18-yard box is?
That's the only measurement of yards that I know roughly how big it is. 6 as well.
Yeah. Oh, Gakpo wins it back. He's got no one ahead of him. Goes back to Luis Diaz, who's really tucked inside there. Robertson's made a big run up over on that left-hand side. Diaz goes the other way. Finds Salah, brings it down, corner of the box. Little overlapping run from Thiago. And West Ham hack it clear for the moment. Can we keep that in? Jones gets the touch. It's not enough to put Liverpool on the back foot. Here's a ball in behind. Alisson's come all the way. Wow. Brilliant goalkeeping. And it had to be. He was one-on-one. If Alisson Becker hadn't been on his toes, and my God, he was. Liverpool come forward the game. Robertson. Diaz.
Diaz.
Yeah. They got the same haircut, haven't they? Trent. Fabinho, Liverpool just knocking it around in the midfield, inside West Ham's half. Retreating just inside their own now. It's Trent, Fabinho again. Back to Robertson. This is fine. Liverpool look like, and we don't need to be stupid. We don't need to throw caution to the wind, but just be incisive. And when you've got Thiago, Trent and Diaz now on the pitch, hopefully we've got that little bit more cutting edge just to spark it when we... Oh my word, Chris Pajak. It's Manchester City 3, Arsenal 0.
Wow.
Wowzers.
Spanking! And do you know what? We were talking about the Brighton result for us so far. It's not a result yet. It's 86 minutes gone in that game. We're just heading into the 87th minute. That would put us 6 points if everything stays the same. Sorry, 4 points ahead of Brighton, as you can see there, if everything stays the same right now. But look what it does, Paul, to the bottom of the table. It moves Nottingham Forest out of the relegation zone and Everton second bottom.
Jesus wept.
I don't know what's better. Is it better for us that Brighton are further away, or is it better for us that Everton are further away from staying in the league?
Come on, everyone. Blinkers on, blinkers on. West Ham 1, Liverpool 2. We'll have these conversations. If more develops, ball played over the top, Gakpo's going to chase that one down.
I love him. I love him.
The ball back and he plays it out. Wonder if Gakpo, that's another one. What do you do here? We've got...
I'd throw Nunes on, definitely.
Nunes, yeah, and Elliott.
I think the other thing is I'd probably look at Milner. Milner would be my other one, and then maybe Gomez later, 90th minute.
Oh, Trent with the throw. Jones, Thiago.
Seems to be all right at passing the ball left rather than right, doesn't he?
Wild. Who knew? Who knew?
He looks all right in the 8 as well,
yeah.
in the advanced state.
He has a 360-degree awareness. He's got, like, Daredevil's radar sense, is Fabinho. Rob, can we get the back ball on the left-hand side? We can do.
Kurt
Jones.
Good footy.
Diaz.
Good football, Reds.
Gakpo on the right-hand side. Now Salah's in the box. Oh, trying to get it to Diaz. Doesn't. Trent manages to box it in.
It has been total football with the front three all game long, whether it be Jota or Diaz out on that left-hand side. Nunes is coming on by the looks of things, yeah.
Little word there from Pep Landers.
Oh, his full name?
Timicas, mate. When you get told. Yeah. Try your best. Thiago. Except I just like it. I like it. It's, yeah, Timicas didn't tell me, and I'm sticking with Timicas because Timicas just...
Timmy!
It makes me think Timmy too much. Too many years watching South Park as a kid. Kurt Jones sitting deep for the moment. Was it to Thiago? He looks up, boots one over the top for Salah to run down all the way into the corner flag. Can't get there. West Ham throwing, but yeah,
you've got to put backspin on them 70-yard passes, Thiago.
Thiago, come on.
Idiot.
Maybe if he'd been 10 yards further to the left, Chris, that would have worked out.
Sailed in.
Darwin Núñez getting some instructions. Hopefully he's learned run, pass, shoot in English at this point.
Yeah, score he hasn't. There's a VAR, and it looks like a Forest goal is under review.
What?
Oh, it's a penalty, sorry. Pending VAR in the Nottingham Forest-Brighton game, 89th minute.
A pen to Forest?
Yes. Well, actually, it doesn't say that. It's on the left-hand side of my screen, if you can show it for me. It's on the left-hand side of my iPad, apologies. The wording, and yeah, they'd put the time on the other side if it was a pen to somebody
Andy
else.
Robertson to the byline. Looks to pick out a run at Thiago. Can't. Got to get back in. Win the ball back here. Kufal kicks it out, and it is a West Ham throw. And unlucky. We got into a good position there, and Robertson just couldn't pick it out. Here's
Gakpo?
the change. It is just
Gakpo?
Darwin Núñez, and it is Cody Gakpo who makes way.
Nothing happened. Great goal, that, isn't it?
That's such a Fernando Torres goal, that.
I don't know whether there is a pen. It's now not pending.
Pen, ding.
Hey, maybe it's not a pen. Might be a false alarm.
We are in the 90-plus minutes of the Forest-Brighton game. It is still 2-1 to Forest. 79.
Oh, it's a pen? Someone's saying in the comments.
79 minutes played at Stamford Bridge, Chris. Chelsea 0, Brentford 2.
Oh, wow.
Wow, so Frank Lampard still hasn't won.
Could we see 2 interim manager sackings in a week? Never mind a season.
There has never been an interim manager sacked before in the Premier League. And we could have 2. Oh, we've got to switch on here. Fabinho gets back in, does well. Thiago gets to it, kicks it out for a throw-in, but he needed to cut that attack out and did really well. Man City, yeah, 60 minutes played in that one. There we go. Mbuemo with the second Brentford goal there. Wow.
They're not out of it. They're not out of trouble, Chelsea. They might not win another game. Their fixture list is hard.
Oh, hang on a second. West
Ham
not another long throw. Have we learned anything from Forest? Fabinho, God, Trent gets the final big header away. Diaz trying to upset them here. Lucas Paqueta misses the pass. Come on, Liverpool, this is your moment. This is your moment to strike. Salah plays to Diaz. Diaz up against the Guerd. Corner of the box. Oh, no, sorry, it's Núñez, sorry, not Diaz. And he just runs into trouble and falls on the floor. You idiot. We've just got a rather heated reaction in the podcast set there. I wonder if we can still see is it the aftermath? Yeah.
No.
Oh, Cornet! Fires it over the bar.
3-1 Forest!
It is Nottingham Forest 3, Brighton 1. Oh my good Lord.
Someone said in the comments there as well that there's 10 minutes extra time in that game.
We're on, according to this, we're on +2 at the minute. Morgan Gibbs White, additional minute, 10 minutes of added on time. We've had 2 of that. Well, we probably have more than that because Apps are always slightly behind, aren't they? But Morgan Gibbs White, the 3rd goal of the game for Forest. Wow. Liverpool have a goal kick, by the way. And the goal kick is taken by... can't get the flick on. Robertson forced the back pedal. Needs to be careful here. Yeah, well done, Andy Robertson. The ball back to the goalkeeper was a risky one, so he doesn't bother. And mate, sorry, by the way, this momentum chart for Brighton versus Forest is fucking hilarious. Brighton, by the looks of it, have absolutely battered them and conceded 3 goals. Good. Throw in again.
It's Potter's Brighton, then, isn't it?
Yeah. Good touch from Diaz. Oh my good lord, Luis Diaz. He had no right to get away with that ball. Oh, Gued steps in. He's going to fight for it. He's going to fight for that ball. Fight for that ball. West Ham play it. They shouldn't have done, really, but they did. They have it in the back line.
Whoo!
Santiago. Ball sent long. Corner fighting with Matip. Matip heads it up and then brings it down.
What are you doing?
Oh, that was a
Joel?
Yeah. Put Trent into a spot of bother there, but Trent buys it.
Rainfall.
Throwing off Danny Ings.
Does beg the question, as Yoda Johannes points out in the comments section, why on earth did Chelsea sack Tuchel?
Idiots.
Idiots. That's why we like them.
I honestly, there's a chance if they get the right manager with the amount of players they've got, and maybe you buy a striker, they'll be fine. Next season they'll go back to being competitive. But there's a chance that Todd Bowley is fucking rubbish. Like, I mean, I know there's a lot of dislike in Liverpool, particularly Liverpool's online fan base. It exists offline, by the way. But people have a big criticism of John Henry. But John Henry just fucking, it's one of the benefits of doing, when you don't know about football and how to run a football club, hire people who do and get them to do it instead.
That's what FSG did do.
Yeah, and Todd Bowley has done too much this season already.
I'll tell you what, though, I'd like Liverpool to spend a bit of what Chelsea spent, like, bloody hell.
Yeah.
Because we've got the right people to make the good decisions if we were given that money.
Potentially. Darwin Núñez just needed to be a bit sharper there.
He's going
switch onto the ball. West Ham going forward here. Cresswell's got on the left-hand side. Fabinho cuts it out, throwing well defended. We might just need to be backs to the wall here, mate. We just need to forget ourselves.
Let's just get one instead. Don't do that. Let's get one.
Just need to be solid here. Just try and get out of here. I don't really care at this point. Milner is going to be the next sub for Liverpool, and Curtis Jones is going to be the man withdrawn. Let's grab the captain's armband. Presume off.
Millie.
Oh, no. Not Kurt going back, boys. Going back to defend the throw-in first. Sorry, Jürgen says, sorry, we're going to have the slightly taller lad for this big, booming throwing in. Okay. Kufal. Yeah. Launches that one in. Fabinho gets it away.
Souček was all over Matip, then he was literally pulling on his arm.
Okay, Aaron Cresswell's going to take the corner. Near side. Souček is going to be the one they're aiming for. Lots of just touchy-feely stuff going on in the box.
Come on, lads, defend it well. Look, they're all over the keeper again.
It's right to the heart. It's a header and it's over the bar. Souček got on the end of it and powered that one up high and away. He's never really comfortable with that one, is he?
Good.
Right, I'd imagine James Milner will now come on. Yeah. Take your time, Jimmy. Take your time, Kurt. I hope Curtis gave the armband back to Virgil and now has to go and get it off him again. Nice little smile and a word off Klopp there. I think he'll be reasonably pleased.
I think he's going to drop in a little bit now. Play a bit of a more solid 4 at the back. Maybe a 2-man midfield. Milner and Fab.
No.
Have Thiago ahead.
I just don't think we trust our old way to be solid.
Yeah, he's gone straight into that position.
Darwin Núñez does well there. Diaz, Millie gives the ball away.
Oh, that is Milner.
Fouls,
and might be going off. have a look at this league table and put Chelsea into perspective. They're 10 points ahead of Leicester. With a game in
Chelsea
hand.
not going down, mate.
Yeah, it's a shame.
But they could finish bottom half.
Right, come on, Liverpool. A little bit of something now for us. Just keep the ball. The ball's fine. Get the ball first.
So, it's going to be another cross into the box. Matip heads it away this time. Salah volleys it on. Bit silly that. I mean, if you're going to do it, you've got to overhit that and let Nunes run it down. Oh, Paqueta, he's been so good. Good tackle there.
Yeah,
Diaz,
come on, Milner.
Milner sends Darwin Nunes away down that left-hand side. Diaz is just inside and behind him.
He wants him to go past him. That is poor.
Oh. Play on. Diaz has won the
Salah.
ball back. Can you get it to Salah? Oh, no. And he's going to foul someone. And he's going to give away a free kick. Okay, fine. Okay. Just in terms of scores, all the same so far. Oh, wow. It's 3-on-3 at the back here. Danny Ings has got space at the back post. Trent managed to get back in. Fabinho needs to stand Bowen up. Don't let him cut in on that foot. What are you doing?
Stupid, that,
Save, by the way. It's saved. It's fine. It was a bit of a wanky shot from Bowen in the end. But senselessly nervy from
It's
the
just a
legs
bit
there.
easy, that, isn't it?
Yeah.
Excuse me. The stability that we're looking for.
Having the chicken sleeps.
Yeah, I think so. God, I think he might have megged Fabinho and Virgil then. If we've got the ball now, Milner. You just want someone to take control of it and just calm it down.
Yeah.
There you go. Trent's kind of doing it now. Nice little pass, actually.
Yeah. So Diaz just dropping deep there just to get on the ball.
This is fine. This is exactly what we
Trent
want.
needs a pass because I mean I know that's
He's so good at that. He's better than everyone at that.
Yeah.
He's brave, isn't he, with his passing?
Yep.
There you go. Where's your man? Pop it off. Oh, yes, well done.
Well
Use your body
done,
well,
Fabinho.
Fabinho. Oh, he's given foul.
Oh yeah. He's giving away
Absolute
he's done
waste,
really
that.
well there. Do we know Bowen is left-footed? It says I'm
I do.
to Liverpool's defence.
No. Someone should tell them.
Rabadam with 20 knocks. Since the 1st of October, Chelsea have amassed 10 points. Is that true?
There has been a World Cup break,
I mean,
but still. That's crazy for Chelsea, isn't
yeah, I
it?
mean, if you'd said since the 1st of January, I'd still go, is that true? I wouldn't have thought, to go all the way back to October, blimey, that's still like 6 weeks of football or whatever before the international break. Ball over the top again, Van Dijk gets on there, Trent needs to just switch on, pumps it down the line instead. Again, the ball's not sticking up front. Chris, the idea of Nunes, I would have thought, Rice.
Well done,
Thiago gets back.
Oh, no, it's handball.
It bounced up, there's no way.
Oh, thank God for that. It is his hand, but...
Did it his hand. Robertson. What are you doing, you fucking idiot?
We passed it to Salah.
I know, but mate, he's not. I'm sorry, but that's just fucking not how you pass the ball there. Like, Jesus
You mean
Christ.
the blind pass as you
A
can?
blind, he's got no idea if that's going to Salah or not. The fucking idiot. Just fucking pass it like a normal person. God. Stop trying to prove you're good by doing the good things. Prove you're good by doing the simple things well. Thiago. Milner.
That's better.
Yeah. Matip. Back to Virgil van Dijk.
Hello?
I imagine that.
Why? Why are we watching?
imagine they're thinking about the Thiago handball. They're probably talking about the referee's decision there.
Let's just forget about it. What I say. Let's just forget about
West
it.
Ham have it at the back. Liverpool.
Oh, the check complete. Wow, they were checking it. Jesus. There you go.
Blimey.
Thank you very much, Tony.
Bowen.
Nottingham Forest, Brighton's still going on.
Milner goes to ground, wins it. Well done. Robertson hammers it
Hey.
all the way up the pitch. It's going to go right into the corner flag. Kurt Zuma. Oh, he's missed it. Oh, God. He just couldn't get on the end of that one there. Darwin Nunes so nearly able to capitalise, but Fabianski will be very pleased that it ended up with him. What are you going to do about that? He's fallen to the ground.
Yeah, no, it's fine. Nottingham Forest Brighton's still going on. They kicked off 15 minutes before us. And we've got 1 minute left.
So, yeah, right now... Oh, Brighton have got one back.
What?
It is Forest 3, Brighton 2 in what I can only imagine is the 1,000th minute of that game. Aaron Creswell attacking, gets it forward to Cornet. Finds the underlap and run. It's a good ball into the box. Van Dijk gets in front of Danny Ings. Danny Ings goes to the ground, remonstrates, but it's not doing there. Kavanagh says no. They're in the 13th minute of stoppage time, Chris.
Oh,
Oh, no, goal disallowed, apparently.
yeah, I was going to say, it's pending VAR check. Jesus wept. Oh, Thiago, they're looking at that over and over, aren't they? But
yeah,
it's not a pen. It's not a pen.
Mental if you get that. But they can look at that all they want. Look at them. Look at them, the little mefs.
Add it to your list, Moyes.
Yep.
How many
David
minutes?
Moyes
How many minutes? 4?
3 minutes of
Get
additional
in.
time. We've
3's
had
better than
50
4.
seconds so far. Down with the flick on. Zuma powers it forward. It's a ball over the top. Matip.
No.
Come on, Joel. Well done, Joel Matip.
He's been fouled there,
Got that
Matip.
injured. Yeah, that. Oh, God, he doesn't look good at all there, Matip, does he? He's shaking his leg. I mean, if it's broken, probably don't shake it so much, Joel.
I think he's okay. I think he was...
Hopefully he's just playing the game.
Yeah, he was absolutely playing the game, though.
Oh,
He's fine.
you can't tell whether it's like a leg doing a wrong type of bend because he's such a bendy human being.
Yeah.
Joel Matip gets player of the match according to BT Sport. Okay.
Did you get that?
Nope.
Who's on comms? Comment section?
On BT.
Yeah.
14, coming up on 15 minutes of added time in the Forest Brighton game. They're still going. And it is still Brighton 3, Forest 3, Brighton 1.
2 lots of extra time in 4 days for them.
Yeah. I'd love if this was just the end of Brighton though.
That extra time in a semi-final, heartbreaking a pen shootout like that. I mean, it's
a throw in to Liverpool just about on the halfway line. We're into the final minute of the allotted additional time.
Macker on comms explains it. Thank you for that. We might finish before friggin' Nottingham Forest Brighton here.
Long throwing down the line. Nunes again with the flick on. Diaz hunting. It's cleared away for the moment. Fabinho gets under it. Paqueta is absolutely had it. So good for West Ham today. Liverpool clear it out again for a throw, and it's deep in West Ham's half. Kufau with a foul throw, but of course they don't get given anymore, so it doesn't really matter. Zuma under pressure from Nunes, as is Aguerd. Oh, he's under a lot of pressure from Nunes. Goes back to Fabianski, who smashed it down the pitch. Come on, white shirt. Nope, he's kicked it out. And
Forest finally finishes.
Surely that will be all she wrote, referee. We'll take the full-time whistle if you want to give it to us, mate. Come on, Mr. Kavanagh. Puts his whistle to his lips.
Blow your whistle, bitch.
Just blow it. Fuck it. And there we go. Liverpool. Oh my God, we made that harder than we needed to. Have beaten David Moyes' West Ham by 2 goals to 1.
Whoo!
Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, yes, yes. Some controversy toward the end. I'm sure West Ham will feel aggrieved at the Thiago decision. David Moyes is having a way with Kavanagh there.
Is that the first game we've won in that kit?
I've got no idea. I think people might say yes. Case broken, says Traxler in the comments anyway. How young is that assistant referee over there?
15.
He looks 12. That was a hard one, says Irish Scouser. Liverpool got the business done. Cody Gakpo and Joel Matip with the goals that dragged Liverpool from a goal behind in the game. West Ham are fuming. And you know what? Because it's David Moyes, Chris, it's all the sweeter.
Yeah, he's a football genius, Paul. Said it for a long time now. It is, of course it is, but it wasn't the best game of footy, but you sort of said in the team news show, didn't you, that you earned the right to play Tottenham Hotspur. Well, we've earned the right. That's 2 games. We've fought out. And when you think about Liverpool earlier on in the season, the big thing is, you know, we're not mentality monsters, we're mentality minnows. You can start to turn the corner on games like this and games like Nottingham Forest when you show your mentality, when you know you're not at your best, but you still win those games. That's just important for the squads and the morale, as the 6-1 drub in the Leeds a couple of weeks ago.
Takes Liverpool up to 6th in the Premier League table, level on points with Tottenham Hotspur, but with a significantly better goal difference, putting us above them. Plus 22 for the Reds, just plus 7 for Tottenham, and Brighton down in 8th, who do have 2 games in hand over us, and but are 4 points behind us as things stand.
Just show us the bottom of the table, please.
The bottom of the table, let's have a little cheeky gander. 20th in the league, Nottingham Forest, what am I talking about? Southampton on 24 points, fuck it, Chris. 19, Everton, 28 points.
It's just like... lovely, isn't it?
Yeah.
Lovely.
West Ham, are 6 points ahead of
They're really
Everton.
milking that Thiago thing on the telly
They've got
box,
nothing
aren't
to
they?
talk about because it was just a game of football and we won. I can't. The more you slow it down and go, look, no one's contesting that it didn't hit Thiago's hand, but he falls over on the ball. It's fucking stupid. Grow up, David Moyes. Grow up.
Also, I don't appreciate your adverts on the hoardings when it was 1-1 advertising the Conference League BT. So yeah, go away.
Black and White, 1865 YT, 499 Super Chat, and the word of today is character. Yes, well done, Liverpool. Well done indeed. Guys, that is it for the watch along. Loads more to come on the YouTube channel, so stay tuned. I'm going to be live in about 5 to 10 minutes. Oh, we've got a super chat which I'll read before I go. 5 to 10 minutes doing post-match interactive, getting your guys' comments. So you can tweet at the Redmen TV with your match reaction. Club Legends can use the Discord, and members can use the YouTube chat for that one. And of course, you can drop super chats in, of course. And then I'm going to be doing player rankings as well after that. And to come later on, Chris and Dan will be doing the instant match reaction on Redmen Plus. Chloe is at the ground. She'll be doing her reaction from the London Stadium, the In the Ground podcast. And we'll also be bringing back player ratings and the fan cam with our wonderful people over in the podcast studio. Look at them. Thrilled with what they've seen.
They're watching the highlights.
So stay tuned on our YouTube channel.
Before we go,
subscribe for
I've
that.
got to say, congratulations for winning the KFC challenge.
Terrible. What a terrible human being. Get out. Scott Hawks with the $25 super chat has enjoyed a classic Moyes delusional fume to end the game after we did what we needed to. For folks complaining about Darwin not starting, his work rate and use of the ball when coming on shows exactly why. On to the next. Yeah, don't worry too much. Right, you fucking gobshite. You absolute gobshite. If anyone from KFC is watching, please do sponsor us. That would be absolutely splendid.
Ben Spivey says Pajak the ultimate winner.
I thought, you know, you've had this whole game. You wanted to end it with as a man of honour, and it did. You know what? More fool me for holding you in such high regard. Shocking. Right, that's it from the watch along. Stay tuned on the YouTube channel. I'll be back. In hopefully less than 10 minutes with the post-match interactive with your comments. Up the Nets. Hey, thank you so much for checking out the video today. If you want to join redmenplus.com, then do it. If you want to join redmenplus.com and get extra perks like a 20% discount code each and every month off Redmen merch, then yeah, head over to redmenplus.com, join or upgrade to Club Legend status, and you'll be sent that code in your inbox every month.